It's Saturday night. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Actually... Oh, I needed to rename that stream. Damn it, Nintendo. Let's talk. Hey, Zach Sweenster, how's it going? John Guevara, Raptor Claw, Lonely Moon, Dabster, 1432. I know, right? Thursday stream. This is technically our second live stream tonight. Our first live stream was the Nintendo Prime Podcast, exclusive to our $10 and up Patreon backers. I finally updated the title. I should have updated it before I went live. I don't know what I was thinking. We're going to have a chat, and I'm going to be doing some work as well. You guys are actually watching the stream within a stream right now. Streamception. But yeah, we're going to be I'm not really going to be advertising this one out there. If we get a bunch of viewers, great. If we don't. First, before I do anything else in the stream, where I'm going to be doing work here, actually, I'm going to be just getting posts out, doing Facebook stuff, etc. It's going to be kind of a work night stream. First, I want to bitch a little bit. That's really the real reason we're even having this stream is I want to bitch. So let's do it. Our video today was claimed by Nintendo. Our Prime News video. It is the very first Prime News episode and the first video we have done this year that has been claimed by Nintendo. The reason it was claimed by Nintendo is that we talked about Nintendo Labo Garage. And in Nintendo Labo Garage, I mirrored a little bit of their footage for like 30 seconds and got my entire video claimed by Nintendo, which means as of today, I have made $0 because the only video I put out today can't have ads on it. So, thanks, Nintendo, and fuck you too. I love Nintendo, man. Their YouTube policies have not changed. That is for sure. And it just kind of sucks that little 30-second clip of me talking about them in capacity of a news piece got me claimed. But if I put that video up at NintendoPrime.net, in fact, it is up at NintendoPrime.net. Let me show you. Let me load up. Here is my website, NintendoPrime.net. I have the video up right here. The full video. On this post, I can run ads. Look, here's an ad for Apple something or other. I can run ads because it's on a website. It's Nintendo. If there's audio sync issues, I apologize. It's actually the video is not running correct. Let me I can fix it for you guys. Hold on. The reason you're seeing audio sync issues is the stream is running at 60 FPS, but my camera's broken and will only run at 30. Let me see if I can just change the FPS without it messing up. I cannot. Here, I'm gonna restart the stream quick and have. There we go. Let me know. Let me know if it's better. I'm not sure if it's any better. I just downed the stream to 30 FPS. I don't know if that fixed the sync issues or not. It's been an issue I've had with Streamlabs OBS version actually. Is it perfect now? Is the audio and the video perfectly synced? Yeah. Yeah, it was because I was trying to run the stream at 60 FPS when my camera will not do 60. Isn't that weird? This is a 60 FPS camera, by the way, that hasn't ran at 60 FPS in God knows how long. That's what happens when you're working with broken equipment. You got to adjust things. It kind of sucks. But yeah, Nintendo claiming my video. This isn't new. This isn't like whatever. It's been a really fucking frustrated day. First off, my internet bill, man, $250. I bitched about this the other day. I'm gonna bitch about it again. They insinuated that it was only $50 for labor, and instead they meant $50 per fucking hour. So the guy took 3 hours to get my internet to work, so I got charged $150 that I don't fucking have. Then my the van broke down, $1,000 in repairs on that, and then Nintendo claiming my fucking video, making me so I don't make any goddamn money today. Oh, just a fucked up kind of night. That's just the way it is. It's just a fucked up kind of night. So, anyways, blah 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 blah. So I'm just gonna work. We're gonna just talk. In fact, let me rename the stream to what it really is. Let me change the name now. I'm kind of done bitching. So anyone else who shows up, they're coming here to watch me do a little work. Zach Smeester goes, one question, is it safe to push my hardware? Far Cry 5 is running my GPU and CPU at 100%, but I'm not having any frame drops. Yeah, it's safe to push your hardware. Don't do it while the game is running, of course. But yeah, even if you're hitting 100%, that's actually a reason to try and overclock your hardware. Now, if you're not talking about overclocking, if you're just talking about hitting 100%, yes, it is safe to run your stuff at 100%. The thing about the 100% is if you do it all the time, all you're doing is shortening the life of your hardware. So if you run your CPU and your GPU at 100% all the time, and normally it'll last 5 or 6 years, it might only last 2 to 3. But if you're not doing it all the time, it's not a big deal. If you overclock, it actually might make it so you don't 100% cap. But it is what it is. Hi from Japan, Takahiro Iwakawa. Nice, man. Welcome. Cheers, man. Max GPU temp is 77 degrees Celsius. Yeah, that's okay. I mean, that's high, but that's within the safe zone. That's within the safe zone on temp. So you're not going to fry your components out. They're just not going to last as long. What game am I playing lately? Oh, jeez. What game have I been playing lately? I don't even know. I haven't sat down for an unwork-related gaming session in a long time. So I don't even know. I've been all over the place with the games I've been playing. I gotta download CPUZ to check CPU temps. Yeah. Yeah, 77's typically fine. You don't want to be riding up in the 80s. Anyways, gonna get some work done here. This is the website that, by the way, NintendoPrime.net, got a lot of stuff to do. Eric's here as well. Go upstairs, going to the bathroom. I'm guessing he's taking a number 2 because he's taking quite a while. Pop up. Hey, there's the Discord server. Just reading what people say. Blah blah blah. Oh, another way to ensure that I don't need, by the way, you can support us at patreon.com/NintendoPrime. That way, and if we have so much support there, I might not need to worry about ads on my videos anymore, right? All right, let's get some work done. So it's a little late, so first I'm gonna go to Facebook here and get some posts out on Facebook that we already have up on Nintendo Prime today. We got 3, I believe, up today so far. We have our Toy-Con Garage video to throw out. I'm also going to throw that out on our Twitter as well. This is our Facebook page. For those who have never seen our Facebook page, we do have one. 63,000 followers, give or take. 63,351, I believe. Yeah, Eric is here. As I said, he's going to the bathroom. All right. I'll get this post out here. Screw that up, whatever. Let's go to the old Twitterverse. Tweet out, make sure the image loaded correctly. Eric must have fell in. As I said, the thing is, if he's doing a number 2 and he took his phone with him, which he did, he's playing some game on his phone while he does number 2, which means he's going to be up there probably till 11 o'clock. Not even kidding. He was up there before I even started the stream. Does anyone know how to put the heart symbol on the Switch for a username? I have no idea. I've seen other people do it. Okay, good. The image loaded up. That's what I wanted to double check. The image loaded up. Well, maybe we're at least getting good views. We're probably going to get really good views on this video. And
Hey, everyone.
It's a video I make nothing off of, so it doesn't matter. Just glancing. Oh, the comments. The comments make me wanna. All right, so I got that one post out on Facebook. Now, I actually want to get another. I want to get kind of an image post in here. So let's go see what's going on some other stuff. Like let's check out a website I founded back in the day, Gamnesia, and their Facebook page. They usually have some good Nintendo memes. Images that I could... Ooh, look, like this one. This is a comic here. You're almost there, Mayo. Mayor. Sure, why not? Alright, let's buy this guy. We'll, gotta make sure we give him the old credit. Alright, and we're gonna schedule that one to land at the 11 o'clock spot tonight. All right. I'm going to go and just look at the post here. Let me see. Lunch break is over. Got to go. Have a great night. Later, man. Do you think that there's a chance we could get an upgrade kit for the Switch sometime? What sort of upgrade kit are you talking about? Eddie Dugan? I'm not really sure what you're talking about. Upgrade kit. You got to be a little more specific. What sort of upgrade kit are we talking about? Oh, you got a 780. Nothing wrong with the 780, to be honest. Hey, Jackie, my boy. I got you, bro. I got you. That $2 is more money than I made on my entire video today because I made no money on it today. Thanks, Nintendo. Thanks, Nintendo. This one's for you, Nintendo. Thank you, Jack. Love the support as always. Let's see here. This is actually our news on the Switch emulator. See, that I did a video on. I'm finally going to put that up on Facebook. Nate, in the options, click download image. It saves a larger version. Oh, it's okay. It's not a big deal. I'm not worried about it on Facebook. I don't have time to deal with that stuff. I have to do so much image work today. Hey, Daniel Thompson. Did I ever try recording and editing a video live? Editing a video live I have done. Well, the thing is, the problem with editing a video live is I can't render and stream at the same time because my render and streaming computer is the same computer. So, like, it just kills the stream. But, yeah, I have rendered. I have edited a video live. I haven't recorded one live because here's the thing, like, I do record live technically. The live podcast is a recording. But I can't record it then edit it because I'd have to stop the stream. Like, I have one camera. This camera can't be live streaming if I'm also recording. Does that make sense? I'd have to stop the live stream to record. So I can't. I actually have no ability to be able to do that because I don't have a separate camera for my webcam. All right, let me get this scheduled for the old midnight slot here for tomorrow. Tomorrow, there's always tomorrow. Let's see here. Yeah, Titanium News, Titanium Brains, you'll never see me record a Prime News live. It's literally an impossibility because I can't record and stream it at the same time. Same camera. Can't do it. Can do it. Let's see here. If I ever get a separate camera, a DSLR camera like I want, then it becomes possible because I can stream it with the webcam while the real recording's happening with the DSLR. Because I can record the audio, I can have audio go out to you guys and record separate audio. That can be done. I can't record two different video feeds though. Still got the dollar bills, y'all. Yeah, I do still get it from YouTube Red. I get a whole like 15 cents or whatever. On videos where ads are taken down, I still get YouTube Red revenue, but it is so small, so minuscule. I mean, it'll be less than $1 that I get off that video from YouTube Red, guys. The ads themselves make way more money than YouTube Red users give me. Primarily because there's not a lot of YouTube Red users that watch our videos. Let me, I need another image. Okay. Sure. He lives. He didn't fall in the toilet.
No, I did.
They thought you fell in.
I did.
I'm like, it's a number 2, and he took his phone, so he's probably gone a while. If it's a number 1, then he's got really into some game he's playing.
It really wasn't even all that long.
Well, Eric, you left before 10:30. It means it took you at least 10 minutes. That's a pretty decent time. A piss takes like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
So.
I did tell you I was taking a deuce.
I know. So 10 minutes is a lot. Some people, even on a deuce, they go in, they crap it out, they're out in 5.
Good for them.
I told you guys. 1, he had his phone with him. That delays the deuce or makes him sit down even longer than he needs to. And if you guys have ever taken your phone, don't pretend you haven't sat on the toilet longer than you need to because you're reading something interesting or you're watching a funny video.
I was going through an NFL mock draft that, if it happened, I would be extremely happy with.
Of course you're going through an NFL mock draft that makes you extremely happy. It's not going to happen. It's the Packers.
Right. But
granted, it's not Ted Thompson this year, but...
Right.
Anyways. Let me schedule this image up here. I'm getting our post out on Facebook.
What post?
The post that we made today.
Like the 2 stories that
we have 3 stories out. Yeah.
Woo.
3's better than none, like yesterday. Oh yeah, I should probably put this out on Twitter, even though it wasn't part of Prime News yesterday.
Oh, hooray! Good God.
All right. What's up? What? Okay. He always leaves me out of what he's laughing at.
Hernan Perez pitched a third of an inning.
Well, yeah. Probably didn't want to waste all our relievers.
Yeah. We lost 8-0.
Of course we did. I told you the Brewers game wasn't worth watching.
No.
The Bucks probably lost too, so I didn't watch the end of that because it looked like we were gonna lose. You may have missed. Oh, sorry, I read that already. Eddie Dugan says there is an unused port in the Switch, and with the 5.0 update seemingly hinting at a RAM upgrade. So do you think that Nintendo might have a thing like send a console for an upgrade service? No, they will not.
Yep, we lost by 8.
No, they will not. No. They're not going to let you send it in for an upgrade. Ever. Hey, Game Crusade, welcome to the stream. The RAM upgrade would just be a new Switch version. Switch Pro, Switch XL, whatever it is. Well, I only have $1,995 left to get a DSLR. Well, it's not just a DSLR. It's also a, man, I didn't even type camera right. I just noticed. It says editing laptop and DSLR camera and lenses fund.
I don't think I ever actually noticed that either.
I didn't notice that either. But I better go fix that quick. Hold on. I think I can fix that without killing the stream. I hope. If I can't, oh well. Not the ticker. Where's my donation goal? Donation settings? No. Donation. It's probably under goals. Donation goal. Haha. Haha. I don't want to end the goal. I want to edit the goal. And I can't. That's awesome. All right. Alrighty then. Of course I can't edit it. Anyways, I can't believe that I really screwed that up. Let's see here. God tolerates you. Hashtag Nintendo Switch Master Race. That's new.
What?
Am I a friend? Oh, God hates you, PS4 Master Race. Of course not. I hate him. Oh my God. The guy probably trolls himself.
I'm confused.
My roommate spends time in the bathroom plunging his crap rather than flushing it. You know what? He probably flushed it and it won't go down. So then he has to plunge it.
Or he just like playing with it.
He embodies everything wrong with the gaming community.
Wait. Who does? Me?
No, some guy called God Tolerates You, hashtag PlayStation 4 Master Race. Here's the thing. I guarantee that God Tolerates You, hashtag Nintendo Switch Master Race is probably the same person.
Probably.
Just trolling. Just trolling, guys. I'm not trolling. Like, they're trolling. That's just what they do. All right. So that's the 1 a.m. I think that means I can finally get out. La la la. Yeah, I understand he plunges every time. He probably plunges because he takes massive fucking shits that clog toilets. It happens. I've been there. I'm just not one of those people that regularly clog toilets. But like one of the clients that my fiance works at, her craps clog toilets every time. It has to be plunged. Actually, it's so bad that you have to go in and break up the shit with your hand.
That's fun.
Yeah, so it's disgusting. So you know what? The fact someone has to plunge every time. It is what it is. Do 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 do. Let's
go back and edit my post.
Oh, come on. I could type today.
Nope. Don't worry, I can't either.
Oh, I think I've already made like 2 mistakes in just posting stuff on social media.
Nice.
What's Eddie Dugan? What's my favorite all-time gaming console? Mine is the SNES. What's yours, Eric? Favorite all-time?
64 probably.
N64. Seahawks24 says, I know you did a video on it, but I haven't gotten to it yet. What are your thoughts on Spyro not coming to Switch? It's probably coming to Switch. For starters, Nintendo UK accidentally posted it up for a few minutes. There's screenshot evidence. In fact, I just put it up. Did I just put it up on Twitter? I think I just put it up on Twitter. Yeah, there it is. Spyro Reigniter. The Nintendo UK store has Spyro Reigniter listed for a short period of time. So it's probably coming. I always thought it was coming to Switch. The thing is Nintendo has this weird thing. This is probably a video I want to do in the future, where they want to have all these announcements for Switch be their own thing. Let's think about this. Dark Souls Remastered was first announced on Nintendo Switch, but it's coming to all the other platforms. Spyro is probably coming to Switch, so it was first announced for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. For some reason, Nintendo needs their own spotlight. Their own spotlight on game announcements. It's weird to me. It's so weird to me that Nintendo is that way. So I actually want to create a discussion video on that eventually, but why Nintendo with Switch specifically, like why, like to me as a consumer, I want like, oh, the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One version was announced. Announce the Switch version at the same time. Doesn't need to be treated as its own special thing. But that's just not the way Nintendo rolls right now. Aiden McFarlane, Nintendo equal me, DMCA equal my meat. Oh, jeez. Let me see here. A couple symbols unusable on Switch and it's annoying. Daniel Top says, I feel bad for you, Nate. I can't watch any of your podcasts. I literally don't have the time to watch. I do like them, though. That's okay. You know, like, if you work out, that's a great time to listen to podcasts.
You don't have to watch them. You can listen to them.
Yeah, like, a lot of people, like, podcasting, what's so great about it is, like, just listening. I sometimes re-listen to our podcast, actually, especially when we have special guests on, while I'm working out or while I'm, you know, doing like, in the car, you know, driving around. On my way to work or school or wherever, like, you know, just throw it on. Here for like a minute, watching a debate. Watch your debate duo. It's because Nintendo is special. Like, what kind of special are we talking about?
Extra kind of special.
All right, well, I'm waiting for Eric to maybe get another post up on the site. Yes, Eric is putting posts on the website. He's actually doing work, folks.
Yeah, not the first time.
No, I know. First time in a while.
No, I put the podcast.
Well, I don't count the podcast. Okay. That was something you told me you'd do every week, so I wouldn't have to do it.
Yes. I'll do
Well, it's really easy to get up. Now that you had to put up a zillion of them, it's like, ah. See, that's what happens. Once you get the practice making like any news post, it's like, oh, geez. Now it's a joke to put it up. Podcast is just a lot of copy pasting, so it's just like, oh, yeah, Oh, just like programming. Hey, I mean, programmers never copy paste.
No.
Ever. Everything's always completely 100% original code. At all times.
Right.
And we never copy paste ourselves either.
No.
That never happens. Oh, this one thing I did this one thing and I want to do it again. Copy, thanks.
Yeah.
Might not work perfect. I'll make it work if it doesn't.
Yeah, right.
I wrote the code. I should understand it, right?
Yeah, you
Well, I didn't actually annotate it very well, so I don't actually know.
You know?
I don't remember what that piece of code really
Oh,
does.
crap. I minified it and jumbled it up there. Oh, yay. Right.
By the time I'm unjumbling my copy pasted code, I could have just rewrote it.
Yeah. Right.
Oh well. Trying to find the last news story at Zelda Informer that I put up, or Zelda Informer's Facebook page at Zelda Dungeon. Am I a fan of Golden Sun? I think it's a good series. I've only played a couple games, but I enjoyed them. So yeah, I guess that makes me a fan, right? I feel like it makes me a fan. Hey, hey! If I do this quick enough, I can still sell something.
Great.
I think. Yes, there's still time. There's still time. Get it up, Nate. Get it up, Nate. I gotta get this post out. Yeah, okay. I can go find something to sell now, quick. Yes, this is one of my second jobs, by the way. I sell stuff on the Zelda Informer Facebook page, like official merchandise and stuff. Oh, look, they're still selling a bunch of Super Bowl championship Eagles stuff.
Nice.
Don't care.
Well, I do because they beat the
Well, that's just because I wanted them to beat the Pats. Doesn't mean that I actually care.
cheat treats.
I think it's kind of cool that Nick Foles. That story's cool.
Yeah.
Was supposed to be the guy, then got just benched for no reason, and then booted around the league, comes back, and ends up winning the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Out duels Tom Brady.
Right.
True Dog X says, after seeing Wolfenstein 2 in action on the Switch, I'm now very excited to get it. Oh, so am I, dude. Panic Button definitely knows how to utilize the hardware. How excited are you? I am pumped for that game. I still don't know when the hell it comes out, but I am day one-ing that, and there's going to be a live stream. For sure. I might live stream that entire effing game. Like, oh man, Wolfenstein 2 looks so good. It looked really good last year, and on Switch, baby. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait for Wolfenstein 2. I played the first Wolfenstein, so like I'm just love it. Am I a fan of Final Fantasy or Dragon Quest? Final Fantasy. Simpson. Dragon Quest. Well, I like Dragon Quest 2. I haven't played a Dragon Quest game since like the second one. So I don't want to say like I'm a fan. I've played Final Fantasy as recent as Final Fantasy 12, which was a little while ago now. But yeah, it's the most recent one that I actually sunk a lot of time into. True Dog X, what's the next AAA game I'd like to see come to Switch? Madden? Can I say Madden? Feels like a cop-out answer because I say it all the time. So does Eric. But Madden, Assassin's Creed, Call of Duty. But Madden, yes please, full version of Madden. That's what I want. All right, Zelda merchandise is what you guys are staring at right now. I have to find something to sell. Ooh, this jacket is sick. I don't know why I don't have it. Because I've never requested it. This company might still send me free merchandise if I asked them.
Ooh, what?
Merchoid.
Oh.
Because I still sell stuff.
Yeah.
So I wonder if they would send me some like non-Zelda merchandise. Like those really cool lamps that we saw before.
Yeah. I definitely want one if you can get one.
I know. Who doesn't want one? Who doesn't want one? All right. In my house. I can type today. Blah, 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 blah. So, we can't do it exactly at 11. Let's go 11:10. 1-0.
No, can't you do it at 11?
Because it needs to have at least 15 minutes between posts.
Oh.
But I wanted to squeeze it in. Let me see. I'm just going down. So Nate, what are your thoughts on? Ooh, we're having a lot of questions tonight. It's almost like a bonus Q&A night, right, guys? Kind of like a bonus Q&A night's happening because we have our normal Q&A tomorrow. But you know what? Whatever. We'll answer your questions. We're just here to talk, and I'm working. God tolerates you. No, hashtag Nintendo Switch Master Race says, so Nate, what are my thoughts on Nintendo E3 2018? I don't really have much yet. They need to bring it, and they need to bring it hard. That's all I can say. Not just because the first half has been quote-unquote disappointing, but because we need to see that AAA third-party support. We need to see big Nintendo games. They need to get us excited for the end of this year and the beginning of 2019, and they need to do it at E3. They have a chance to win E3 on the merits of not only the fact that we haven't seen a lot of the big Nintendo Switch games coming yet, and they have those tournaments for Splatoon 2 and Smash, but also on the merits of people will get hyped just to have the big AAA games on Switch, and that's going to be huge if they can get those announced along with their big games. So they just need to. It needs to probably be, in my opinion, this E3 needs to be the best E3 Nintendo's ever done, and that's saying a lot. I mean, think about your favorite E3, not E3 moment, but your favorite overall E3 from Nintendo ever. I feel like this E3 needs to top that if they want to make sure Switch continues to keep blowing up for years to come. Let's see here. And what's going to make that happen? Beats me. Let's see here. Sick Intense says, is it profitable for Nintendo to revive a dead franchise? Is it profitable? It can be. Yeah. Depends on how they revive it. Let me see. An entire essay was thrown at me today. I probably won't get anything done on the other. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Welcome to school life, man.
Mm-hmm.
Shit sucks. Sucks. Let's see here. 12. This goes out at midnight. Scrolling down here. Jeff Locker says, do I play Salmon Run? The answer is yes. I don't play it as often as I should, but I do play it. Let me see here. Scrolling down here. Matthew Campos, do I follow Dragon Ball? Yes. No, I actually don't. I don't follow Dragon Ball at all. I've maybe seen one Dragon Ball episode in my entire life. So, the answer is no. Am I going to stream Pokemon Switch at all? Just create... Am I gonna stream one of the biggest games coming to Switch ever? No. I don't even know what you're talking about. What's a Pokemon?
Right.
Pokemon.
I'm
looking around for Pokemon merchandise. I don't really have much.
You have a Charizard.
I have a Charizard in my office. That might be it for Pokemon merchandise. Heck, I have an Animal Crossing thing on my wall, but no Pokemon on my wall. But yeah, I guess that's a good reason to ask, huh? Yes, I will be live streaming some Pokemon, of course. I'll also be playing it off live stream. That's the thing. Might review the game, or it might just be a general discussion on if I can get back into Pokemon or not and why. I don't know. There could be multiple videos coming out of it. We'll see. There's a Wolfenstein coming out on Switch. Now I really want to Switch because first-person shooters are the best. Yeah, Doom's out on Switch. Wolfenstein 2's coming out on Switch as well. After that, though, we don't know about many more coming. There's a couple multiplayer indie ones, but in terms of big AAA shooters, we don't know how many more are coming. Let's see. Just scrolling down here. By the way, you can stop saying my entire name. It's a great example of undeserved punishment for forgetting to switch my accounts. Sorry, hashtag God tolerates you, hashtag Nintendo Switch Master Race. I will continue to say your whole name. That's how I do it here. What RPGs would I consider the best? I want to be the very best. No one ever was. Dun, 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 dun.
Super Mario RPG.
Super Mario RPG. That's a good one. Nice call, Eric. Super Mario RPG. That's not all, though. Secret of Mana. Hello. Final Fantasy II, the U.S. version with Cedric and the flying airships. What's another really good one? Skies of Arcadia. God, I love Skies of Arcadia. Why am I going to my own Twitter? I want to go to Zelda Informer's Twitter so I can steal images. It's not really stealing images, right? I'm the Zelda Informer Facebook page, Zelda Informer Twitter.
Wait.
It's not stealing.
What?
They use images I put up too. I just don't have any good ones right now. Actually, before I do that, I should check. Are there any new ones at the Legend of Zelda meme page?
Memes.
See if they have any new ones up today. What do I expect to see in Metroid? Do I expect to see Metroid Prime 4 at E3? Says True Dog X. No, I do not. Here's the thing. I wouldn't be surprised if it's shown, but I don't actually expect it. I think that game is still a little ways away. I know there's some evidence pointing that maybe it's not as far away as I think, but I still think it's pretty far away. Oh, come on. Oh, they might not have. Nope, they don't have anything new I haven't posted. So, I mean, they have some stuff, but like no new memes. This piece of art is amazing. I gotta get that art posted. Copy. Save image. Boom. Boom. Boom.
I don't even know how to even write for this.
You don't know how to write?
No, I really don't.
You don't know English?
Nope. I do not know English at all.
English?
Nope.
I don't know English. Hey guys, my name is Sally, and I don't know English. Have I played the last story for Wii? I haven't. I haven't played the original Xenoblade on Wii. Pandora's Tower either. I know. I haven't. I just like they came out around the time I became a dad, so it was like I don't really have the time to like dive in. Like even Xenoblade 2 that I'm playing, like I love my time with Xenoblade 2. But I'm still not that far into the game because I just don't have time to sit down for these long gaming sessions anymore. Let me see. Do I see Metroid Prime 4 selling more than... No. 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 Metroid Prime 4 is not selling more than 5 million. It's not happening. I'll be surprised if it sells more than 3 million. Metroid does not sell well. Online multiplayer is not going to make it sell well. Metroid is not the series. It's not a huge franchise. I hate bursting you guys' bubble. Metroid's not a big franchise, guys. It's not going to sell more than 5 million. It's not happening. It won't even get more than 4 million. Or it's just not going to happen. You guys got to get your head out of the clouds, man. Metroid Prime, the original, to date, is the best-selling Metroid game of all time, and it sold 4 million copies. Metroid Prime 4 is not going to sell better than the original game. I mean, I'd love to eat my shorts on that and be wrong. I just don't think it's even possible. Metroid's just not popular. Game said, what will we do if we see Pokemon Fire? Well, we should see Pokemon Fire Emblem Smash. But what will we do? I don't know. Talk about them? I don't know, like, be hyped, I guess? I don't know if you see all of them. Let's see here. I'm so hyped from E3 doesn't. That's the thing. I'm going to E3 and I'm trying not to get overhyped because the worst thing that happened is to get overhyped and then they underdeliver. But did they really underdeliver or did you expect too much of them? You know, kind of one of those things. Aiden McFarlane, Nate, which Zelda game do you want an HD remaster of next? The game that I want versus the game that's going to happen is different. It's going to be Skyward Sword. We're going to get Skyward Sword HD because of the Joy-Cons. The game I want HD next, and yes, I heard that thud. That was one of the kids falling a little bit.
Right.
But there's no crying, so they're probably still sleeping. The game that I want to see HD'd is Majora's Mask.
Was already HD, didn't just screwed up.
No. What are you talking about?
Secret of Mana?
No, it's not a Zelda game.
Oh, a Zelda game. I missed the Zelda part of it.
Yeah, Zelda game.
Sorry, I missed the Zelda
part
of
it. It's Majora's Mask. But whoops, nope, exit, whoops. Did I copy paste the daily debate in? Where am I? What am I doing? Oh, I did do the daily debate. All right. Back out. Daily debate. So, Artist of Legend. That's the one. Let me get this one up for 2 a.m. 2 a.m. Oh, yeah, you got to the 2 a.m. The 2 a.m. post that's all that farmer. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you got that 2 a.m. All right. Anyone here picking up Labo? If I have the money, yes. I don't know if I'm going to have the money to be able to do it. But this month. But I do want to pick up Labo. Let's see here. Mac85 said, hey, what are you working on? I'm also working late. Good luck, my man. Yeah, I'm working on, right now I'm doing my Zelda Informer stuff. Getting post scheduled, sales post up and everything through tomorrow. And then Eric over there was working on some posts at Nintendo Prime, getting some news up. And then when I'm done here, I'm going to be helping Eric get news up at Nintendo Prime. And then getting all that scheduled up to all of our social media, Twitter, Facebook. That's really it, Twitter and Facebook. I mean, we have a Google Plus technically, but if a game like Fortnite can get popular, then anything's possible. I mean, Fortnite is a game made by a AAA publisher in Ubisoft that is piggybacking off of PUBG, who was massively popular before Fortnite, but isn't made by a AAA publisher and has less content. So, I mean, Fortnite was kind of built to be a success. I don't know why you're saying if a game like Fortnite can get popular, anything's possible. Like, it literally piggybacked off of the popularity of an indie game. And it got more popular because it's doing it better because it has a AAA developer behind it. And they're still not charging for it. The online, you guys know, the Battle Royale version of it anyways. Would late 2020, oh no, second 10, would late 2022 or early 2023 be the perfect time for the next Switch? If we're talking about like the next full version of Switch, sure. If we're talking about like the Switch Pro or the Switch XL, that's way the hell too late. Like that's like 5 years from now.
You gotta remember, Nintendo's expecting the Switch to run 10 years.
Yeah, I think they mean as an iterative system. Like fuck no, that's way too late. PlayStation 5 and Xbox 2 are going to be out, and there's going to be more hybrid systems will probably be out. It's just, no, they can't wait that long. Phones are going to be destroying the Switch by 2020. You'll probably be able to emulate Switch games on phones by 2020. Let me see. Eric's there. Why is he hiding? He's not hiding. He's actually in our recording area being fried by our lights, which do not need to be on. It's not that hot in here right now. It's colder outside. Mm-hmm. He's in our recording corner with the green screen, but he's not there for like any specific reason. It's just a comfortable place for him to set up his laptop because the only place here on my desk to set up his laptop is right in front of the mini fridge. So like blocking the mini fridge and shit. It is what it is.
And not to mention not a whole lot of room. I mean,
well, there's room for the laptop.
Is, but
how much room do you need? You don't have dual monitor setup. He likes having his space. He'll sit here if we were playing a game, but we're not playing a game right now. So it is true that, plus I'm in the big chair, which automatically gives me like this much of the desk. Right. Versus one of those dinky chairs. Yeah. Are you switching chairs?
No. I'm just
repositioning. Feel like you need another ass pad?
These chairs are...
Well, they're cheap. It's all I could afford at the time.
No.
Yeah. I might not get any work done if I keep reading every... Oh, hey, we had a Take My Crap CAD. $2 Canadian.
Nice.
Which is like $1 or less than... It might be even less than $1 USD. I don't even know what the conversion rates are right now. Thank you, Game Crusade.
How much was it? $2.57.
What?
$1.57.
Is it?
It's 1.28 Canadian dollars to every dollar. U.S. stuff.
Woo!
Hey.
Hey, money's money.
Right.
And the thing is, it's funny how he knows that it's crap. He's like, my currency's crap. I just know it's crap.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, he said, take my crap.
Honestly, that's not terrible, though. 1.28.
Well, there's worse. It could be a peso.
Yeah, it could be 2 pesos. Wait.
I don't even know. Would that even be a penny?
No. Considering I think it's like 10. No, I know the one I was.
I don't even know if they'd allow a donation of 2 pesos. What Nintendo series do you feel represent Nintendo's mature/adult audience? What Nintendo series do you feel represents Nintendo's mature/adult audience?
Well, let's see.
Mario? Zelda? Metroid? Probably Animal Crossing? Pokemon? Adults play these games. I don't know, like, what do you mean by mature/adult audience? Adults play the games that were, like, I'm an adult. I turned 32 this year. I'm playing Odyssey. I'm playing Zelda. I'm playing Overcooked. I'm playing Puyo Puyo effing Tetris. Like, what are we talking about? What games
2 pesos
represent?
would be 11 cents.
Wow!
We're talking 1 to 18.23.
Give me those pesos donations.
1 to 18.23.
Oh, all right. Oh, Fire Soul doing it better. LOL, no, PUBG's way better than Fortnite. Hey man, you think what you want. It's all good. We enjoy the games we enjoy. You're reading more chat comments than working. That happens.
That does happen.
You guys are chatting a lot. What can I say? For being a really random stream, we have a lot of people on. For like, I don't understand. Maybe the random streams are the streams that are the best, right? The random. You guys love the random. Oh, Zelda, don't cry. Don't cry at me, Zelda. You guys are seeing all the images going up on Zelda Informer before the people on the Facebook page will see them. Woohoo. Doesn't that make you feel special? All right, what are we going to sell next?
I honestly don't even know what else to write or to do.
You don't... It's news. It doesn't have to be super long.
Well, it's covering the
everything is awesome.
Gameplay footage from PAX.
For which one?
Dark Souls.
Did you watch the footage? You can comment on the footage.
I kind of did, partially.
I kind of did partially.
Commented. I watched most part of it. And then I commented on, yes.
Sure. I'm sure it's fine. I obviously know what to do. I'll look at it before it goes live.
Oh, right.
So. It's fine. If you get a bunch of posts queued up, that's fine with me. If I have to just go in and make minor edits and send a bunch of stuff live, that's... Or if I have to make no edits, even better.
Yeah.
We'll find out. Ooh. Before I copy that, let me, a heat-changing mug, baby.
And the YouTube video itself is good enough for sourcing.
All right. The YouTube video itself?
Yes.
Yeah. It's good enough, my man.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Good enough, my bro. All right. We got that through 5 a.m. What do we got going on? Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah. I don't believe in that, Nick Figures. When you talk about that it's been 10 years, that's a big difference. I don't buy that bullshit. Call of Duty comes out every fucking year and sells many millions of copies. Metroid, it's not about... Metroid, look at the overall sales of Metroid games, man. They don't sell... Like, 2 million is like the ceiling. Metroid games don't sell. It's not just the Prime series, man. Metroid games do not sell big numbers. It's just not a popular franchise. Metroid fans hate hearing that, but you have to accept the fact that Metroid is a niche game. It's a damn good niche game, but it's a niche game. It's got a very small audience it appeals to. It's just the way it is. Castlevania is the same way. Very small audience that those games appeal to. He's ignoring work for us because he loves us. Sure. I mean, I like reading chats and talking to people. 435 hours in Splatoon 2, and I ain't stopping. Good for you, man. I'm probably over 100 now. I think I'm over 100. Hasn't updated yet. Tenor Prime, almost done one of my songs. If I posted it and sent you a link, would you play it? If you do the $5 super chat or donation, I will play it. Because that would be your song request. Oi, mate, CPR is coming back. What? What? If you count Game Boy so sweet and Twilight Princess fits this too. What? I don't know. I don't even know what's going on. Oh, True Dog said, by mature I mean games not really focused on kids, but games that tend to be edgier, darker, T/M rating level. Like I don't think Odyssey's focused on kids. Like it's really I hate that even determination. But if you're talking about like T/M rating, I mean that's obviously Zelda or Metroid. They don't really have a lot of games like that. Xenoblade, in terms of like ratings, I don't know that darker, edgier themes means adult. Darker and edgier actually appeals more to children than adults. Fun fact. Did you know teenagers are more into darker and edgier stuff than adults are? The more you know. I know you're not saying it'll sell like 100 copies. Well, I hope it sells more than 100 copies. Sell it as good. Let's see, the first barely sold 4 million. So if you want to say it could sell as well as that, then sure. But like that's like the ceiling. You said originally over 5 million, and that's not that's not the measurement that it's hit. That would be selling more. That would become the best-selling Metro game of all time. Hey Stickbit. How late am I tonight?
The only
Club Penguin is the OG Battle Royale Club Penguin.
The only reason why I have any sort of like massive
GU King Heart. Hold on. GU King Heart. Bayonetta is not a Nintendo game. Hate to burst that bubble. Sega owns the rights to Bayonetta, and it is developed by Platinum Games. Nintendo has merely paid for the exclusive development of Bayonetta 2 and 3, but Nintendo does not own Bayonetta. It is not a Nintendo game. All right, go on. That's like saying, guess what? Does Nintendo own Banjo-Kazooie? They paid for those games to be made back in the day.
Sadly, they don't.
That's what I'm saying. Like Nintendo, Banjo-Kazooie is not Nintendo. Bayonetta is not Nintendo. They just get it exclusively because they paid for it to be developed, but the rights to it are owned not just by Nintendo, but by Sega and Platinum. So no, it's not a Nintendo game. It doesn't count. It counts as an exclusive, Bayonetta 2 and 3, but sorry, it's not a Nintendo game. Nintendo games are games that are made in-house or by second-party studios they own. Like Monolith Soft, they own them, so that's a second-party studio that makes Nintendo games. Retro Studios, another example. But, and obviously Nintendo themselves. So, this Metroid will do much better. The portability sells games, Mac the Knife says. Plus, Metroid has more hype than ever right now. People who don't know Metroid will pick it up. I want to believe you're right, but you know how many times that was said? That has been said about like a half dozen Metroid games over the years. And it's never mattered.
That was actually going to be my thing. The only thing that would give me hope for this one to sell more than the other ones would be because it's the Switch.
But they've had portable Metroid before. It's not new. Like to me, like I think you guys, I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer on Metroid. Like it's just it's never once proven to be popular. Its best-selling game would be a terrible selling Zelda game. So it's like it's just not. It's not like it's just not a popular game. You just have to. The better you accept that Metroid isn't popular, the better off you'll be, because then your expectations will be in check. Right now, you should just be expecting a couple million sales at best. If it passes that, be happy. But who cares? I mean, the sales don't matter to us. All that matters is that it sells well enough for them to keep making Metroid games. And guess what? We're 30 plus years later and they're still making Metroid games. So obviously, it's doing well enough for you to keep getting Metroid games. That's really all you should care about. It's not a Zelda. It's not Mario. It's not a game that's going to keep selling 5+ million units every time. It's just not what Metroid does. And it's okay. Like, that's okay. It's obviously okay because Nintendo keeps making them. What wasn't okay was that Other M didn't sell well because Nintendo that was the most expensive Metroid game they ever made, and it sold like crap. I don't actually think Metroid Prime 4 is going to be a super expensive game for them. I'm thinking the budget on it's not as big as people might think it is. Nick Figures says Wolfenstein 2. Nate, do you think Wolfenstein 2 will maybe look a bit better than Doom because Doom seemed to be that game that taught Panic Button how to better optimize? It's weird because Wolfenstein 2 is actually more intensive overall. I think in comparison to Doom, it'll look better, but I don't know how much of that is because they're better at porting games to Switch now, or how much of it is that Wolfenstein 2 just kind of mishmashes better, if that makes any sense. Like, Wolfenstein 2 is just a better looking game than Doom overall, in my opinion anyways. And so it's going to look better by virtue of it being better looking, and they have more experience. So it's
Doom ever really been a high crisp?
Yes.
Okay.
This Doom game that came out is like one of the benchmarks PCs still use today for video games. It's like the new Crysis. Well, not quite.
Well, because all I remember is Doom back in the day being like massively boxy and.
Well, that's because that was
Yeah.
That was impressive back then.
No, I know.
The Doom you remember from a childhood, like that was before N64 was even around.
Sure.
Like, that was impressive stuff.
Right. No, that I haven't followed much for Doom.
Duke Nukem back then.
Yeah, I haven't really followed much for Doom, so that's really the only image that I ever get when somebody says Doom.
I understand.
So I never knew if it was actually really massively high fidelity or.
Most of the games sucked except the first one. I don't know what you're talking about. King of Heart. In 10 blocks. Early predictions for E3. Got nothing for you. Got nothing.
I got one. They're gonna show games and they're gonna announce stuff.
Show games and announce stuff.
That's my prediction.
Smash Bros will be there.
Yep.
You heard it here first.
Yep.
Next month we'll start having some prediction stuff. Yes, I know, right? A whole month away. And oh my god, how early is that? It's only like a month before E3. So we're gonna have a month hype lead up. That's what we do. Actually, we've never done it because we weren't really a YouTube entry back then. But we're going to be doing it now. There's going to be a month hype lead up. Podcast will have E3 topics like for a month leading up to E3. We'll slowly be detailing any plans or any interviews or any YouTubers we're going to team up with as well. And articles. You might start seeing some more articles about E3 and blah, blah, blah. Plus, there's all the leaks and the rumors and everything that we'll have to sift all through heading up to E3. We'll have plenty of E3 talk. Matthew Campos, I have balls of steel.
All right, then.
Duke Nukem.
There you
go. What is it? I do whatever and I chew bubblegum and I'm all out of gum. I can't remember what that exact quote was.
I'm here to kick ass and chew bubblegum.
Yeah.
I'm all out of bubblegum?
Yeah. I'm here to kick ass and chew bubblegum and I'm all out of bubblegum.
Something along the lines of that.
Let me see here. Game Crusade is very optimistic on Metroid. I don't care if Metroid sells amazing or not. I think it will sell 6 million. There's no need to temper my expectations because I don't care. That doesn't make any sense to me.
Sure, why not?
I mean, you're basically saying it's going to be the best-selling Metroid of all time by 2 million units, which is insane. Like, Breath of the Wild isn't even the best-selling Zelda game of all time yet. It might get there, but it's not there yet. So I don't know. Let's see here. Titanium Brains. I think it'll be like the Xbox 2, Xbox, and Xbox X sold horribly. Xbox X hasn't sold horribly. Oh, Xenoblade X. Aha. Sorry. Every time I see XB2, XBX, I think Xbox 2, Xbox X. It wasn't until you got to like the sales and stuff like that. I think it'll be like Xenoblade 2, Xenoblade, and Xenoblade X sold horribly. Xenoblade didn't sell horribly, man. A niche JRPG brand new IP sold 1 million units on Wii. That's pretty. That's ARMS. Like, that's good. Not everything's going to be Splatoon coming out the gate. X sold poorly, not just because it departed a lot from what Xenoblade did. It was on Wii U. Come on. Xenoblade 2 is selling very well. We don't know how well. We don't have any final sales figures on it. I don't even know if Xenoblade 2 has crossed 1 million units yet. So, Eternal Darkness sequel at E3. You heard it here first. Eternal Darkness. I'll give you a kinky shot for that one. Plus, I'm really trying to... Look at this. We're under halfway. I'm really trying to get rid of this damn kinky. So I can get something good up in here.
Up in here?
Up in here. Even though I don't have the money for another booze run for a week or so. Cheers, Mac the Knife. No! That was a bad idea.
No!
But yeah. I'm just scrolling down. Well, Nate. Okay, Mac the Knife. Well, Nate, people bought old-ass Skyrim for the 5th time, or the 6th, or the 7th time, or the 8th, just to take it on the go. But the thing is, Skyrim's an evergreen title. Like, when we talk about Skyrim continuing to sell, like, there are certain titles that are evergreen. Put it this way. If you don't look at the massively multiplayer online version of that series, Skyrim is currently the most recent release in the Elder Scrolls series. So that title is continuing to sell very, very well. It's just like Grand Theft Auto 5. I think how long that came out now. And that's continuing to sell really well. There are certain titles that are evergreen, and Skyrim is one of them. Let's see here. To be honest, Mario Kart 7 is still selling really well. Evergreen title. Like, Nintendo has some of those titles too. Mario Kart 8 is still selling really, really well. Granted, it hasn't been on the market as long, of course. Let's see here. Stickbit says, do you think we'll get 60 FPS on Wolfenstein? No, it'll be 30. They're not going to be able to maintain that kind of look at any sort of decent visual quality. And we're talking like actually hitting 720p at 60. The Switch hardware just has that limitation. They did that cutback in Doom. They're going to do it again here. It will not hit 60. It doesn't matter as much since it's a single-player game, and Wolfenstein isn't... I don't consider the Wolfenstein series to be a Twitch shooter. Doom has always been a Twitch shooter. Wolfenstein I don't view as a Twitch shooter, so I think it'll be okay. What?
Fell asleep.
Oh, I thought you were doing some like...
Nope, foot fell asleep.
Flash.
Nope.
Ah,
Foot fell asleep.
Master of the universe.
Foot fell asleep.
Let's see here. Scrolling down. Oh, I should probably get another image up. It's been a little bit. Just a little bit.
Yeah, why not?
I'd like to actually get it done through tomorrow. This is like the... Well, plus the poster you're making, and I gotta help. Nah, just leave Eric to do it. What? Okay, I'm sorry. This pair is smiling at Link. Automatic post.
We get it.
Or Apple. I don't know. It's gotta be a pair.
It looks like a pair. It looks like a pair.
It's gotta be a purr.
Definitely a pair.
Just insinuate the swear word. I swear sometimes on the Zelda corner page, but we'll just insinuate it that time. I put, cook me now, bitch.
Nice.
Let's see here. Your foot's still sleeping?
Yes, it is.
Pound it.
No.
Just take... Hold on, I got an empty... Take that taco sauce and just start smacking it. Smacking the foot. Wake that motherfucker
Smack that ass with.
Or get up and walk around. Get the blood flowing. Pretend you just ate a really spicy wing and you gotta just walk. You gotta walk it off.
Yep.
Usually it doesn't hurt. Usually it just feels weird.
It does.
Oh.
It just
feels really weird.
Weird.
Yeah, because it's like a freaking sandbag. It's so when your foot falls asleep. The worst is when your foot falls asleep and it's at a moment when you need to walk.
Right.
That sucks.
Like,
Gets up to. I had it happen once where I was on my way to pick my kid up from school, and I slept really weird, and both my feet went asleep. I didn't realize it because they felt fine. Yeah. They felt fine. Then I stood up and I'm like, man, something doesn't feel right. I take a step, something doesn't feel right. I'm like, man, my foot feels really heavy. Next step, foot to sleep. I'm like, oh, catch you with that foot to sleep. Boom! Just face plant. I'm like, yes. You know what was sad too is that my hands fell asleep trying to get back up. I'm like, what is happening? There's a blood flow cut off to my entire body right now. Oh man, I slept in a really funky position. That's the only time I've ever had like both hands and both feet fall asleep. I mean, they woke up once I started shaking them off and stuff, but
You should hand me some.
I should, sure. I should, what? Ooh, it worked. It worked. Barely. Nice catch.
Yeah, I know, right?
I don't know what was more impressive, the throw or the catch. It was totally the catch. The throw wasn't that impressive. Probably looked terrible on camera.
Yeah.
Let's see here. The Arc developers are fake. Oh, come on. No. Get that word out of your vocabulary, what? Titanium. He called the Arc developers fake and gay.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, get that. I don't care if you hate the Arc developers, man. Get that word out of your vocab.
What, fake?
Yeah, fake. No. Really.
Sorry, I had to.
Because you're using it in an insulting way, and it's just not right. You can hate them and use better words than that. When you get the Doom steam stuck in your head all day. Dude, the only thing that gets stuck in my head is no cock like a horse cock.
Damn straight.
All the time. 24/7, 365. There's no cock like horse cock. Send my asshole into shock. It's just your asshole, not my asshole. But you know what? I mean, at someday, it's my horse cock in the top drawer. Yeah. So, it's pretty much going to be me. It's gonna be my.
It's gonna be my.
All that I do is have a horse cock for you.
That'd be interesting.
Don't wanna lose it, but I'm not like it. And finally. I gotta lock this in my office. I take it away from my daughter tonight. She was playing at 9 o'clock at night.
Surprisingly, it's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
I don't know what you did.
Huh? What?
What'd you do? Mix?
Put a little kinky in it.
Oh yeah, kinky's a mixer.
Well, right, but just how terrible
I told you that it's probably really good as a mix because it's meant to be mixed. Yeah. It's not meant to be done as shots.
It'd probably be better with Sprite, but.
Well, yeah, because it's apple, so it'd probably blend a little better with some lemon and lime.
But surprisingly, it's not as terrible as I thought it was gonna be.
Let's see here. For once, I want a true HD open Metroid game. Open? What do you mean by open? I don't really know what you mean. Metroid's not an open game. It's always been corridor based. Do you think these AAA games like Wolfenstein need to at least be fully finished before even attempting to optimize it for Switch? No. That's a weird question. Oh, we got a $5 in. Thanks for answering my question. Have a shot for me. No problem, True Dog, man. Don't always have to agree, but I appreciate the question. Oh, we had a back-to-back super chat. Matthew Campos. Oh, jeez. We have another one of those Marry, Kill, F questions.
Oh, yeah?
All right, Eric. You first. Marry, Kill, Fuck. Mario, Link, Kratos. Gotta go back-to-back shots on that, dude. You don't know who Kratos is? God of War.
No.
I knew that's who you were looking up because it's a PlayStation game.
Yeah. Marry, Kill.
Mario, Link, Kratos, Marry, Kill, Fuck. Come on, Eric. It's not a hard question.
Well, I'm probably more likely to get fucked by Kratos because I don't think he would be the one taking it.
Well, you never know. Maybe he likes to catch.
Maybe. Do I marry? No. Do I marry Mario?
It's me, Mario. Here's the thing, Link.
I do know that if I get lost, you would always come find me, but I would always be in a different castle. So
you live in a fucking castle.
That is true. So, so does that make me Peach if I
just?
Fuck.
Oh my god! Can you can't answer the question, can you?
No, I can't.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yep, go for it.
This is so obvious to me. It's so obvious to me.
You go for it.
You marry Link.
Yep.
Because the fucker doesn't talk. Now, granted, I actually wrote an entire editorial. He actually talks all the time, but you can't hear him. So it's a very easy argument because you can't hear what he's fucking saying anyways. So even if he's mad at you and he's giving you the look, you're like, that's all you can do is give me the look.
Outside of
so like you obviously marry him because marriages always have, like, even with my fiance, there's always things, right? You're gonna argue, but it's a pretty easy argument when he can't say anything,
right?
Or he can't say anything. He can't say anything I can hear anyways, besides some grunts. And you know what? I'm probably hearing those grunts in other areas of our relationship. So, kill is tough because like part of me is like, you know, if I kill Mario, he's gonna come back with a 1-up. And he's just going to F up my day. Because he ain't going to take too kindly to the fact that I killed him. Kratos, can he even be killed? That's a good question. But then there's like, who do I really want to F? Like, who's my side piece from my marriage? I mean, Kratos got the bod. Let's be honest, man. We're talking about who's built up. And then, like, Mario's more like me, like the pudgy plumber that has some athleticism. So I think in terms of looks, I'm going to go with Kratos for fuck, and I'm just going to have to kill Mario. Pray to God I took away all of his fucking 1-ups.
Give me a second.
Because if his last meal is a 1-up, I'm fucked.
That just reminds me of this. Check your Facebook.
Oh my God, what did you send me now? Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I've seen that one. Yeah. The comic where today, whatever, you could have your last meal, and then he gets a 1-up things.
Mario's on death row.
Yeah, Mario's on death row. Good question, Matthew Campos. Player essence is unreliable. Ouch. We don't trash talk other YouTubers here, man. So be careful. Be careful, Titanium Brands. Did I report Xbox? See, again, I saw Xbox XB2, Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I might have reported that it passed 1 million. I don't know. It was probably a long time ago. Why do you think Bethesda is supporting the Switch? I think the way Bethesda is looking at things right now is, one, they had a feeling the Switch was going to blow up, and they wanted to be there early. And they think if you get in with a platform early, before it's at like that 40, 50, 60 million mark, you establish an audience, and then you end up having better sales than you would if you get in after the system's a success. So I think that played a part in it, is that they really believed in the platform. And then on top of that, they also know that they make single-player games without a lot of microtransaction stuff, and that fits in well with Nintendo's audience, which is used to buying single-player games that don't have a lot of microtransactions. So I felt like they maybe thought there was an audience match there as well, even though they make games that are quote-unquote edgier or whatever, that was being mentioned before. So I think those are really the two reasons that Bethesda really bought in on Switch. The primary one being that they believed in the platform. They got their hands on it, and they're like, we got to get on that. It's kind of like when you see that one person across the bar, and you're like, oh, I got to get on that. Ew. Doesn't work 99% of the time, but you might be thinking, what would happen if I got on that over there right now? Well, I'd be banned from the bar, that's for sure, and she'd probably slap me, and I'd probably be going to jail for rape. All in all, a good night.
All in all, sounds like my Friday.
All in all, party. Shouldn't really joke about rape.
No.
At all. I literally, I probably crossed the line there. I'm sorry, guys. Sometimes I forget that I'm also on live. If it was just Eric, it's whatever. But this is I'm live, so don't know. All you guys should be a lot more careful about that stuff. So I do apologize. I hope Switch Online will be 5 months. Will be better and at least have better voice chat where you can plug in headphone jack. Yeah, I think everyone hopes that.
Not gonna happen.
Never mind on my music. I had music blocked right now and I don't have $5. Aha. Okay. You know what's worse? When your amputated foot falls asleep.
That is pretty bad.
Hate when that happens. Happens all the time, right?
Absolutely hate when that happens.
Oh, a bunch of guys talking about if they kill Kratos, Mary, blah, blah, blah.
Well, hey, why not?
What? What was the view deleted message? I don't know why that's... Why is that... No. No, that message didn't need to be hidden. Titanium, you didn't need to hide that message. That's not how... No. We're, Oh, Titanium.
Here is something that, in my haste,
your moderator.
I should have mentioned
Titanium.
in the previous
that
shout-out
we
video,
do not hide comments
but I'm
because
mentioning it now.
you don't.
There's
Because
no
of some
other
fetish
impetus
crap.
to this. It's just me being fully transparent.
I'll give you your moderator.
Both Ashley and Lancelot and the Coalition, they have been...
Whoa. Why? I didn't mean to load this Rich at Review Tech USA. Some transparency is needed. God. Sometimes you gotta let things go. I gotta let things go sometimes too, but man.
Let it go.
Let it go. Can't hold you back anymore. Let it go. Let it go. Run away and slam the door. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Let it go. Let it go. Alright, gotta get this scheduled here. And this is now going to be officially scheduled through 11 a.m. tomorrow. Because tomorrow, there's always tomorrow. There's only a day away. Alright, 11 a.m. tomorrow. Schedule that. Halfway through tomorrow. I see Primeform is an open world game. Wow. In the same style as Zelda released.
Yeah, sure, why not?
I mean, you're obviously joking. A Doom guy cameo and competing with GTA 5 in sales. Yeah, you're obviously yanking a chain there. Why is Rich here exactly? I haven't watched. I mean, I'll watch this Rich video later. It's only a minute 40. I know he's probably gonna delete it eventually, but that's why it's open right now. I don't know. He's been in ultra defense mode. Because some people were criticized his Patreon. People should be criticizing my Patreon, man. I've under-delivered on some stuff, too. But I've been transparent with my patrons the whole time, so. But they know. They all know, because I let them know what's happening. Let's see. What is happening? Spiral? Okay. Not a lot of chat going on. Now I'm just like trying to distract myself for no reason. Not a lot of chat going on, so that means get back to work, Nate. Hey, Sidon, how's it going? Prince Sidon, you are so wonderful. We should have a question about F, marry, or kill for the champions. Let's do it right now. Out of all of the... We'll just go with the base 4 champions. So we got Urbosa. Let's see if I can even name them all off the top of my head. Urbosa, Sidon. Oh my god. Mifa. I'm really pissed. Daruk. Okay, got it. Out of those 4 champions, Eric, which would you fuck, which would you marry, and which would you kill? Rivali.
I
forgot Rivali.
Oh, I'd kill Rivali. That bastard. Oh wait, no, that's not. Yeah, no, yeah, it's Rivali. Yeah, that's that asshole.
Yeah, he's a pompous ass.
Yeah, you can go away right away.
Okay.
Oh gosh, I feel like a pedophile for either one of the other two.
Why? There's no kids there.
No. Isn't
no,
Mifa,
they're all.
Mifa's not.
Mifa is an adult.
Okay. Sure. I don't know the ages of them.
Sidon was the one that in the DLC was like a little kid, but Mifa's older than Prince Sidon.
Okay. Well, then they're all. I mean, they are all over 100.
Yeah, like you don't know what you're worried about. This is Hyrule.
You know what? And Mary, let me pull them up here.
This is a good one.
Go for it.
No, I'm waiting for you. I'm working.
And I'm not.
You are. You are, but I'm trying to get done so I can start helping.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Sidon's not a champion, duh. I don't know why I said Sidon. It's Mifa. Yeah. I was gonna be like, white 5? Right, yeah, I didn't mean that. I don't know why I said Sidon. Because I was forgetting about Rivali is what it really was.
Yeah, because he kind of almost in a way feels like one.
He kind of, not really. When I think back on the game, not really. I'm chewing on a screwdriver. Oh, it's not part of my main set. I don't care. Ha 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 ha. Rich, that thick boy.
I'd probably marry Daruk because he seems like a whole shit ton of fun.
He's happy all the time, I swear.
Damn straight.
He's always happy.
I'd probably F Mifa and get rid of freaking Rivali.
Okay. I would. This is tough. It's going to be a heartbreaker. I would marry Rivali.
Okay. Why?
Because
you're a pompous ass and
I could be a pompous ass. He's a bigger one than I am.
Yeah.
But I need that pompous ass in my life to remind me on what matters in life. Mm. So I can't kill that off. Mm-hmm. Because then I become the biggest pompous ass in Hyrule. I need that. I need that in my life. But I don't really want to fuck him. I mean, I guess that just happens by natural through marriage, but you know, marriages, they grow apart and people don't have sex as much. That's why F-buddies exist.
There you go.
I would kill Mifa.
No?
Now, some people might say, why would you do that? One, she's going to come back to life anyways, right? But even if she doesn't, because she does get killed in the game, it's one of those things that I can't have me. Whatever. It's over a year since the game came out.
I know.
I can't have Mifa, who is madly in love with me, because let's just say I'm Link in this case. She's madly in love with me. I can't have her when I don't want her in my 3, dragging my foot, begging to be my wife or my fuck buddy. Yeah. So I just got to kill her off. And my fuck buddies are Urbosa. 1, because I'm not gay. 2, have you seen Urbosa? She's hot as fuck. Now, granted, she would break me. Like, she is like a like what you imagine those big giant like way in shape Amazon women to be like. She would destroy me. But God, would I enjoy it? And that's the way I want to die. If I'm gonna die, Urbosa, take me out. Take me out. As if I think about this all the time.
Right? Wait, you don't?
No. I should think about it more often. Mm-hmm. No, I'm just kidding. I'm happy. I don't need... The politically correct answer is I don't need that in my life. But this is all fictional and doesn't matter. So, hey, it doesn't matter anyway. Was this my 11? This was my 11 one, wasn't it? It was my 11 one. Okay. Gotta do something different then. Something different. I'm checking out. Good night. Later, man. Black Ops 3. Oh. Marry Urbosa. Fuck Mifa. Kill Rivali. What's BBF? I don't know what BBF means.
BBF? Bondage. Butt fucking? I don't know.
I don't. Bondage.
You just heard that.
That's not how you spell Daruk, by the way. But that's a way to spell it that sounds like Daruk. Who the heck is this Joseph guy? I'm not approving that comment he made.
Yeah.
Really, Joseph? Hey, Joseph. Goodbye. It was nice knowing you while you were here. We don't accept that kind of talk here at Nintendo Prime.
I'm kind of curious now.
He was just calling people gay and faggots.
Oh, fun. Yeah. Yep. So
that shit's not accepted.
Nope.
Your fun bar thing doesn't have camera spelled correctly. I talked about that earlier in the stream.
Yeah.
I'll fix it before the next stream.
You have to end the stream to fix it.
Yeah, I have to end the stream to fix it. Hey, what about the whole you partner up with one champion and the rest are gonna kill you? Which would you pick? I partner up with one champion and the rest are gonna kill me?
Try to kill you? I'm gonna partner up with Daruk, because hell yeah.
You love Daruk, don't you? You're just a huge Daruk guy.
No, just because he's freaking massive. And if I want to have somebody on my side, I might as well.
If I'm gonna partner with him, it's gonna be Mifa because she can bring me back to life.
That's very true, actually.
I literally die, and she's like, "Let me kiss you quick."
Great, sweet.
And woo! And not only that, I feel fucking fantastic. I almost want to die because I feel better. Because I get bonus hearts.
Yeah, that's actually good call. Good call on that one.
But then again, it doesn't matter. It just means you kill me twice.
Yeah.
Or if you wait long enough, I can die again.
I can die again.
Come back.
Wait.
Nate, what do you think of the Breath of the Wild engine for a battle royale game? Sure, it's more of an art style than an engine for that kind of game. Breath of the Wild's engine isn't built for a battle royale game, so I don't think it would honestly work that well. But if that's what you want to do, sure.
Why not?
Okay. I'm just not.
So here is the Earth.
Here what?
So here is the Earth. Then that is a mighty fine Earth, you might say. Round.
I don't know if I know you anymore. I still know you.
Fire the missiles?
You're still my boy.
Fire the missiles?
Fire the missiles.
But I'm like tired. So take a nap, then fire the missiles.
Is this still on pre-order? It's still on pre-order. They've had this on pre-order for a couple of months. They must be coming in this summer. These replica Master Swords. Cheap replica Master Swords, to be honest. Doesn't mean they're bad. It's just that it's not metal. But like actual like good quality metal ones are like hundreds of dollars. Like good. We're not talking about like the cheap $40 Amazon Steel one you can get that frickin' falls apart. Yes, I've had one of those.
I'm just getting. It's getting weaker and weaker.
Battle Royale and Splatoon's engine would be really weird and filled with network issues. No. For starters, Splatoon's the graphics engine has nothing to do with the network issues. So it's wasted potential. They spent so much time on the physics of that game, it would be perfect. But how is it wasted potential in Breath of the Wild when the physics work so brilliantly in the game? Especially if they reuse the engine for another Zelda game. Which I bet... Splatoon 2 has better connectivity. Splatoon 1 had issues like every other match. Would anyone also pull Mifa's champion cloth off? Oh, jeez. Well, there was also that thing that, like, in the F version, like, she's a fish.
Yeah.
Prince Sidon's like a shark.
Yeah.
Do I really want to be effing sharks? That's what it feels like. Then again, I could walk around and tell everyone, dude, I fucked a shark.
I fucked a mermaid.
I fucked a mermaid. I'm on about. What do we think on Crazy Justice? I think Crazy Justice looks great. I'll have to wait till I see some more reviews or if I go hands-on with it at E3. But I need to see some more. No, I do not want a Legend of Zelda Battle Royale game. Not everything needs to be Battle Royale. I understand that Battle Royale is popular right now, but like we don't need every game to be Battle Royale. This is what happened. This is how a lot of people got burned out on first-person shooter multiplayer games. Call of Duty blew up with online first-person shooter multiplayer games with Modern Warfare, and everybody's been trying to copy it ever since. It's like, no, don't burn people out. You have such a great thing going with Battle Royale games. Don't start releasing 70,000 of them because you're going to burn people out. Crazy Justice makes sense because it's coming to Switch, and Switch does not have a Battle Royale game. But if it had Fortnite and had PUBG, we wouldn't need another one. You're going to burn people out. Don't do that. You're going to end up ruining the genre if you keep making everything into a Battle Royale game. So I really hope the industry doesn't do that. And here's the thing, the industry's going to do that because it's the hot popular thing now. Battle Royale is going to have to be in every game moving forward if you're a multi-platform third-party game. Hey, there's Urbosa. Uh-oh, they had a spelling error. Urbosa is such a strong and powerful woman.
Hey, you can't spell camera, so shut up.
I can't. But it's not on a social media post. Although some people consider YouTube to be social media. I mean, I guess I'm being social right now. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hence, it is social media. Am I watching the World Cup this summer? I tune in every now and then.
I wish the U.S. was in it.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, the U.S. isn't in it this time, so it's kind of like I really only watch it, like the World Cups and stuff, for my home country. So, like, I'll probably catch it on TV randomly, but I'm not really going to watch it. Oh, man, Matthew Campos, another believer in Metroid selling over 5 mil. I feel Metroid could sell 5+ mil if they could somehow put a Halo-like multiplayer on it. Also, Switch is becoming the best device to play JRPGs. I agree. I think Switch is the best device to play everything, to be honest. But in terms of Halo-like multiplayer, I don't want... The thing is, I don't want that out of Metroid. Is that something you guys actually want out of Metroid? Do you want Halo-like multiplayer? Like, I don't. Metroid's a single-player game. If they take the focus off of that, like, yeah, there'll be a single-player campaign, but if the focus becomes the multiplayer, which is what it is for Halo, that's not what I want Metroid to be. That's just not Metroid. I'm sorry. They did that with Prime Hunters. Isn't that good enough? I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Let me see. But hey, I mean, you're free to want what you want. I'm just actually wondering, is that like a thing? Do people really want multiplayer Metroid? I'm just... Like, Metroid to me is a single-player game. Then again, I do like multiplayer Zelda games. Triforce Heroes, love that game. Four Swords Adventures, love that game. Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, love that game.
Nice.
Had to stop for a moment. Love that game. Even though it's not a Zelda game. So good. The OG Crystal Chronicles, the one that's on GameCube. Love that game. Still to date, one of the few games I've actually played with you and Chris. Because the game is so good. So good. Hyrule's where you come from, jeez. What's my favorite subreddit?
I come from the land down under.
Oh, jeez. My favorite subreddit? Probably the Nintendo one, because it's like the only one I look at. I don't really use Reddit, so I only go there looking for news. Well, a Metroid Prime like single player, but a Halo multiplayer experience. No, I don't want it. Because every time you add multiplayer to a single player game, it overshadows the single player. Every time. Grand Theft Auto 5 today, as an example, the single player is completely overshadowed by the multiplayer. And that sucks. Nobody today is talking about Grand Theft Auto 5 single player anymore. They only talk about the multiplayer. And that's not... When I talk about Metroid Prime 4 10 years from now, I want to be talking about that amazing single player. I don't want everyone sitting there talking to me about, man, you remember those sick... that sick time I no-scoped somebody... Like, no, who gives a shit? That's not what Metroid's about. Metroid is a slow-paced, puzzle, platforming shooter. That's what Metroid is. It's an adventure game. It's not a fast-paced multiplayer game. And even if you make it slow-paced multiplayer, that's not what Metroid is, man. Metroid's an adventure. It's an adventure. It's not meant for multiplayer. Make a new IP if that's what you want. Jack Angel says, Metroid is my favorite game series. I don't want multiplayer. I mean, I respect that people want it. Just, I played Metroid Prime Hunters, and I'm like, nah, not really what I want Metroid to be. And if we're going to pretend it's not going to detract from single player, it's going to detract from single player. because they will have to put development time into it that could have been used on the single player. It's literally affected the single player in every single game they've added multiplayer to. Like, period, in the history of gaming. Crystal Chronicles port, says Daniel. Hell yeah. Save single player. Hashtag save single player. Oh, Jackie, my boy. You're going to make sure I finish off this.
Who's going to become the pot bitch this time?
What?
Who's the pot bitch this time?
Well, you need another one?
No, who's the pot bitch this time?
Crystal Chronicle pot bitch, yeah. When you play single player, you're never the pot bitch. It just follows you around
until he whines and whines and whines because I was getting too heavy. Oh wait, you've been carrying this for like a minute and a half. Let me carry it. Shut up. Go away. I don't need you.
Look, if you're gonna bitch, I'll just fucking do it myself.
But then he's gonna bitch because you're doing it yourself.
I'll be like, fuck you and leave.
Yeah, right.
You can either carry the fucking pot and follow me around and make it completely pointless, or I'll fucking do it myself. I don't mind in that game doing it myself, the pot bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Just in that game, and in a lot of other games, it would annoy me. But in that game, it doesn't bother me. I don't know. It's just such a base mechanic to the game, it doesn't bother me.
What? Carrying around the pot?
Yeah, being the pot bitch.
Yeah.
My friend just gave me a free V-Bucks generator. Nice. Geez, Nate, getting drunk tonight? I'm not even close. I wish. It's been a really shitty day. I wouldn't mind getting drunk, but I'm not even close. I think we'll see Prime Trilogy on Switch before 4 comes out. Maybe. I'm not going to count on it, but it's always possible. Do you believe in miracles? When you believe. I always thought that was a weird line. Do you believe in miracles when you believe? Well, I mean, I assume so because you just said when I believe. So I obviously believe in miracles because you just told me. You asked me, do I believe in miracles when I believe? Well, you just told me I believe, so I guess so. In that hypothetical scenario, obviously I believe. That's probably not what the real line is. I'm probably messing it up. Edward Norton, another $2, says, bring back GameCube controller for Nintendo Switch. Fuck you. They already brought it back, by the way. You can already use it, but fuck you.
Yes, it's back.
It's already back. But fuck you. GameCube controller needs to go die in fire. I'm not actually mad at you. I just fucking... The GameCube controller, I'm so done with that fucking shit. Get the GameCube controller out of here. What's my dream crossover? Nintendo vs. Capcom 2D Fighter is yours. Dream crossover. It already exists, but it's not official. Hyrule Total War. A Zelda Total War game. It technically exists because a fan modified, I think it was Total War, I want to say, the medieval one. Can't remember which one it was, 1 or 2. But I want an official, like, if you saw what Total War did with the Warhammer series, I want that done with Zelda, and I want it done today. But it's not going to happen. I mean, it could, but it's not going to because it's PC. So, like, until Nintendo puts their games on PC, it's not going to happen. And the moon, fuck you, Nate. Game control, dude. Fuck you. Oh, you. Game controller sucks. Pro controller's life. If you want to bitch about the D-pad, then this controller's life. You want to bitch about that? Fine. This is actually my favorite controller, the Xbox One controller. I actually like that the best out of all the controllers in the world. In the world.
I don't know. The NES controller's kind of nice.
The what? The NES? Fuck. Dude. Oh, the SNES. SNES is okay. So the NES, the problem with the NES is that square design. After a while, it really digs in. Yeah. And not enough buttons, not enough joysticks either for today. Same with the SNES. But I do like the SNES controller. Titanium Brains, you're the only one who agrees with my stance on the GameCube controller. I think I don't hate the GameCube controller. I just think controllers like this are better. So why are we still dragging that thing along? Time to toss it out. Toss it out. Nate is life. Matthew Campbell's one more marry, kill, fuck. Samus, Pyra from Xenoblade 2, and Rosalina. Okay. Do you know who Pyra is?
No.
Have you seen me play Xenoblade Chronicles 2?
No.
She's the sword bitch that follows you around. She's not really a bitch, but she's the sword lady that follows you around. You know what? Here. Hold on. You don't have to even look it up. I'll just load up Xenoblade Chronicles 2 for you quick. You can see it right away. So you know. Because I know you know who Samus is. You know who Rosalina is. Hope you know who Rosalina is. Yeah, I know that really wasn't your era for gaming, but what's Rosalina? Yeah. Come on. I'll show you quick here. Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Gives me an excuse to load up Xeno 2 anyways. No swearing on my Christian live stream. Good thing it's not your Christian live stream, it's my Christian live stream. I'll swear as much as I want. I'll give you.
You want to know how much I'm going to swear? Fuck me in the ass because I love Jesus.
Fuck me in the ass because I love Jesus. Well, we haven't had any song requests tonight.
No.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Alright, so let me continue my file here. Show you Pyra. That's Pyra.
Oh, the redhead?
The redhead. That is, like, wearing crap that goes, like, boy shorts that go up her ass.
Nice.
And she gave part of her life essence to bring me back to life.
Nice.
But that's Pyra.
Nice.
Do the full A and T shot.
Nice.
And then you have Rosalina.
Okay.
And Samus. Who would you marry? Who would you fuck? Who would you kill?
Probably kill Rosalina just because it reminds me too much of Peach.
Yeah, okay. I'll give you that.
Peach is annoying as hell.
Ooh. Okay.
What?
No, I'll give you that. You got it.
And then I guess it doesn't really matter either way on the other two. I marry one, screw the other one. I marry Samus, screw that one.
Sure. The thing is, you're going to end up screwing them both, right?
Right.
You had to consummate the wedding at least once.
Right.
Let me see. Mary. I mean, the thing is, I mostly agree with you. I would kill Rosalina. I'm just not a big Rosalina fan.
Yeah. And
it's the one, like, I don't know her that well, and I don't know any of them that well. So it's one of those things that...
I'm the least scared of Rosalina.
Well, no, it's just... Not only she remind me of Peach a little bit, it's more so she's the least properly formed humanoid. Now, here's the thing. The shape, I'm looking at, like, Pyra right now, and then I look at, like, Zero Suit Samus. Let's just be honest. That's not what most women look like anyways.
Mm-hmm.
But there are some that do. And I've seen them in real life. So, that being the case, I can, shut this off here. That being the case, so I would kill Rosalina. Now, marry, who do I want to spend my life with? I'll probably marry Pyra because she talks better to me with more emotion. Like, the only time we've heard Samus really talk was Other M, and it was so emotionless. Like, in my wedding, I want that emotion. Now, you can argue, oh, but if you're going to fuck Samus, don't you want emotion in that? I'm like, but it's my side dish. I don't really want emotions involved in my side dish.
Right.
And really, in this trio, can you go wrong no matter what you do?
No, not really.
I mean, I don't want to kill the world's greatest bounty hunter.
Boba Fett?
Boba Fett might want to have an argument with that, but he already died.
Right.
I mean, I don't really want to kill any of them, but if I have to, it's Rosalina. She's just the odd one out. Gotta do another shot in here because we have Second 10. He marry, fuck, kill GameCube, N64, or Dreamcast controller.
Wait, what?
So marry, fuck, kill GameCube controller, N64 controller, Dreamcast controller.
Well, the easiest one to fuck would be the Dreamcast controller because it's got that little. It's got the hole.
Okay.
Up and then obviously marry the 64 controller because the 64 is amazing, and I guess that means kill the GameCube controller.
Here's the deal. I'm gonna kill the GameCube controller because fuck the GameCube controller.
Well, I knew that was coming.
I am going to actually marry the Dreamcast controller. Let me explain why. It lasts longer than the N64 controller. So here's the deal. The Dreamcast controller, since it's more durable, remember that Nintendium? The Dreamcast controller is better built than the N64 controller. I'm sorry. So when you marry, you're thinking of what do you want to maintain its form for a longer part of your life. As I'm getting old, the Dreamcast controller is still going to look gorgeous and still work almost like it's new. The N64 controller could easily be a fuck buddy because, one, you could toss the fuck buddy away when you're done.
Right.
And two, that stick, baby. I don't think even when I was a kid, that I ever played with an N64 stick that wasn't broken. Right. Launch day was it. A week later, it was broken. Right. And you just dealt with it. Right. You get another one, and it would break. You get a third-party one, and it would break. Mm-hmm. The design of that stick is so terrible. But you know what? For fuck buddy, something a little experience, gets worn out quickly. I'm cool.
Prongs to choose
I'm cool with that. You got 3 prongs. You know, you can hit the front and the back. You can go full a-hole penetration while rubbing the taint.
You could. You could.
The decisions you make.
Yeah. The more you know.
The more you know.
Oh, did we ever I never got to that part. Did Martin ever put that in?
No.
In the podcast?
No, he didn't do it.
Sad day.
He kind of rushed the editing. He admitted to it too.
No,
like, that's all right. Sometimes you don't have time. You gotta rush things.
What happens?
Marry Pyra, cheat on her with Mithra from Zero. Isn't that what the F buddy is? The F buddy is the person you cheated on with. The Dreamcast controller is ass. I completely disagree. I think the Dreamcast controller is actually kind of nice. I like the Dreamcast controller. I'm impartial to the N64 because that was my childhood, but objectively, it was not a very good controller. No, it really wasn't. It was poorly designed because it was designed for people with 3 hands. And on top of that stick, man. God, that stick. I did like the trigger. The trigger was kind of cool. Mm-hmm. But I did not do the stick, and you could only either use the stick or the D-pad, not both. I know, you could use the freaking claw, but then you can't use the trigger. So... Dreamcast controller is boss, dude. Yeah, the Dreamcast controller just lasts, man. Durability. Durability matters, man. Like, it's more durable than this. This has issues. It really shows up big time in Xenoblade, but it affects other games as well. Why am I contemplating screwing a freaking controller? Here's the thing. I'm not... This is a hypothetical situation. This isn't reality. Why? And the thing is, you're like, oh, why are you contemplating screwing a freaking controller? At least the controllers are real. Why are we contemplating screwing fictional characters that exist in a video game?
I got it. I'm screwing the power glove.
The power glove. Rob the robot.
Rob the robot.
Like, at least they're real, right? Like, I could actually go grab an N64 controller today and try to have some fun with it. I can't go grab Pyra. Here, Pyra, let me... Oh, geez, I hit my TV. I mean, I could touch myself over her, but it's kind of gross, isn't it? Like, you gotta remember, these are all for fun, hypothetical situations. None of it's real. None of it's serious. If you're taking it seriously, you might have a problem. We need GameCube controller Joy-Con? Sure, why not? I borderline it when she said, put your hand on my chest, and the camera changed to that juicy angle. Jeez. Who's the cutest Nintendo chick? The cutest? Birdo.
But isn't Birdo a guy?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure Birdo's a guy.
I don't know. She's pink. It's all.
I know, but I'm
and
pretty
got the bow. Got the little bow. Come on.
I know, but I'm pretty sure Birdo's a guy.
I don't know. Guy or girl. In between, I don't care. It's Birdo. Birdo gender is highly debated, apparently.
Yeah, Birdo.
Starting with Mario Tennis, Nintendo eventually refers to Birdo as female, depicting Birdo and Yoshi as girlfriend and boyfriend. However, several games still make mention of her male body. So, she was referenced as a male body for a long time, but today is canon female. So, yes, Birdo, cutest. The cutest. Plus, like, pops out the eggs. Come on, like, the eggs is a totally female thing. I mean, granted, they usually don't come out your mouth, but you know what? I mean...
Okay. Apparently it's a cross-dresser. Birdo, he thinks he's a girl, and he spits eggs...
Says who?
Hold on, I'm getting...
Who's the source?
He says he thinks he's a girl, and he spits eggs from his mouth, and he'd rather be called Birdetta. Description from the Super Mario Bros. 2 instruction manual.
Sure. But as of a more recent game, Nintendo has officially
switched genders.
Made it a female. Yeah. Sex change.
So it's got the sex change.
I stand by what I said. Birdo's the cutest Nintendo chick. It's happening. Please tell me you're joking. I ain't joking, man. If you seen Birdo is so cute. You don't have to be like someone you want to F to be cute. Come on.
Plus, got the
my children are cute.
Plus the giant mouth.
Hey, do you see that sucker on Birdo? What?
Yeah. The sucker on Birdo. The giant mouth.
What about it?
Great place to stick things.
You're sick. Birdo's like freaking 5. Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
It says...
I don't care what age it actually says Birdo is. Yoshi is the one that has fun because Yoshi sucks things up and spits it into Birdo's thing because they're boyfriend-girlfriend in Mario Tennis.
There you go.
Do you any fishing? I do not. I don't like to fish. Eric fishes.
I do.
Eric likes to fish. I don't like to fish. I mean, I'll probably end up fishing sometime in the next couple of years with my kids sometime, but
because they don't have fishing poles.
You know, fishing poles, and when Eric decides to take them out fishing, I'll probably have to go with. So I'll probably end up fishing, even though I don't have a fishing pole.
You're welcome.
I can borrow one from someone. I'm sure. Eric or
find plenty of.
I'm sure you can. Everyone that I know that likes fishing, they can always get a hold of like 20 fishing poles if they need to. But no, I don't actually like fishing that much. But again, whenever Eric, hopefully this summer, at one point wants to take my kids fishing, I'll probably go with. Probably the older kids. The youngest probably won't do so well. Nate, I gotta cut you off with that Birdo stuff. I'm out. I'll see you at the Splatfest tomorrow. I'm not doing Splatfest tomorrow. Tomorrow's Q&A. There is no Splatfest for me tomorrow. Yoshi lays eggs in every game. Yeah, but see, Yoshi just recreates himself. Does he actually lay the eggs? I don't think he does. I think he just comes out of an egg.
I think he just poops them.
Yeah. Yeah? That's true. He could poop them.
I don't think he...
Yeah, the eggs don't hatch. Do they?
I don't know.
Maybe there's a game where they hatch. Justin Caldera says, Eric, isn't there a big pike in Wisconsin?
Yeah.
I wouldn't know. I don't know. I'll fish.
Pike here are pretty big.
Oh my god, you guys are talking about laying eggs. Oh, I have to go open the garage door. So what would be your controller for Smash then? Oh, or the Joy-Cons. Oh, Eric might have to entertain the chat with. Well, actually, you could read the chat over there.
I theoretically could, yes.
Theoretically?
That's not what I'm doing right now, though. Make me pull it up. Thanks a lot. Seikon 10. Nate did make a statement that if he reached 100K this year for subs, he would drop his Nintendo Switch in a vat of liquid nitrogen. So that would be sweet if he could.
What?
Oh, somebody just asked if you could hit if he'd hit 100. If you think he'd ever hit $100,000.
No. I mean, it might happen someday. It might happen someday. I don't ever plan to hit it, but why do you think I said something crazier this year? Like, oh, if we hit 100,000 this year, I'll drop my Switch in liquid nitrogen. That's how little faith I have that we'll hit 100,000. I didn't want to say 50 because somehow E3 push, maybe we'll end up getting there. But we're not hitting 100,000 this year. We're not going to hit 100,000 in the next 5. I mean, it could. It could change. For all I know, E3 happens, we springboard, and we end up at 200,000 by the end of the year. But
Nice, but
I doubt it. Hey, that's why Review Tech USA is making a response. He's lost 58 subscribers.
he only lost 58.
Well, he's got 600,000. But I mean, to have a day where you have negative subscriber growth when you're that big is very unusual.
Mm-hmm.
Something must have happened. Maybe there's something more. Maybe something beats me. I don't know if it's true, but I'm hearing it's a Super Mario that the Nintendo UK put out something. Yeah. We actually put up a news post about it. Super Mario Odyssey. Did I sound so enthused about that Odyssey? Super Mario Odyssey. Close. Hey, Rich. Close. Hey, notifications. It's a notification. Oh, just someone saying that they believe. Do you believe in miracles? Do you have any post pending?
Do I have any post pending?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh! Do I have any post pending?
There's not a whole lot to them. But
Well, I mean, there doesn't need to be. It's mostly footage.
yeah. My naming convention title.
Yeah, I see that.
Terrible.
It's like the same.
It's probably terrible, but
It's not too bad. I might change it up a bit so it doesn't look the same in everyone, but
well, I kind of was just following the same format. Just
Yeah, no,
because
it's
the
fine.
Same type of
same content.
Yeah.
Will there ever be a YouTube killer site, or is YouTube too big for that to happen? A YouTube killer site? Probably not in my lifetime. I can't see anything being YouTube just because Google controls it now.
Mm-hmm.
And anytime like a killer comes along, Google's just gonna change things and make it better. Like, it's hard because we're dealing with, like, Twitch is the closest you're gonna see, but even with Twitch allowing you to upload videos, it's just not the same type of audience, right? Like, even their upload service is you upload the video, and when you publish it, it becomes a live video, and then people watch it live as like this event, and that's just weird. Like, it's just not the same type of audience. So, I just don't think there's ever going to be a YouTube kill. It's kind of like Facebook, right? Facebook just had that big controversy with people accessing, like, Facebook said 87 million people's, like not their private information, but like statistics and stuff for political reasons. And, like, that's not going to kill Facebook. So, it's one of those things when you reach a point too big to fail. Like, yeah, like other social media, like other video platforms can exist, like Twitch, but it's not going to kill YouTube. Just like Twitter isn't going to kill Facebook. Like, Twitter is actually could end up getting killed by something, I think, before Facebook would. So, yeah, I think YouTube's kind of hit that point, especially with the company that owns it. It's not going anywhere unless Google decides to sell and then sells it to a company that runs it into the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And I just don't think they're going to sell it. Google makes way too much money that even if YouTube loses them money, they're not going to sell that shit. Why would they? They don't. I mean, they care. They want to make money off it, but they care more about controlling the main way that people consume video content besides like Netflix and stuff. So, as I said, other video platforms can exist, but for user-created content, there's been many attempts already to kill YouTube. As I said, it might die someday. I don't think it's going to die in my lifetime. You're debating on selling Far Cry 5. Oh, you got it for $16 new. You can probably make a profit on that. Why am I following myself on Twitter? What? Huh? I don't think you can follow yourself on Twitter.
Sure, why not?
You can't. There's not even a follow button. So what are you talking about?
Oh, I think they mean Nintendo Prime following Nate Jans. Possibly.
Why wouldn't I follow Nate Jans and have Nate Jans follow Nintendo Prime?
I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of.
If that's what you mean, then I don't know what you're talking about. Like, that's how it should be. I should go edit Eric's post. Open up the first one. Dark Souls Remastered. Dark Souls Remastered from the Switch gameplay. 6 minute from PAX East. Being a person who has never played Dark Souls game, who has Never played a Dark Souls game. This looks truly fantastic.
Like I said, there's not much to it at all.
Sure. We'll send her live.
There's not a whole lot of anything.
Send her live.
Any of them.
Send her live, Captain.
I think I got maybe 2 sentences on all of them.
It is all good. All good in the hood. Grab that. Oh, that means that. Well, whatever.
What?
We'll go a couple hours in a row showing us some posts.
No, whatever.
Usually I try to put an image between them.
Yeah.
Or. Huh?
Yeah.
Herdider. Schedule that one for 3 a.m. Nate Jansen's following Nintendo Prime. Of course.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't I follow my own Twitter accounts? I also run the Operation Moonfall Twitter, and I follow all of my Twitter accounts there. Why wouldn't you? That's the better question. Why? No, it's not for the easy +1 follower. It's just showing support. There's my personal Twitter, then there's the public Twitter, even though the personal Twitter is also public. That's why I don't really post much on the Nate Jans ones. I'm like, you know what? I could just post it as Nintendo Prime. But like, if I ever sell off Nintendo Prime, which I don't think I ever will, because I am Nintendo Prime, it's separate. So I still have my own Twitter. Yeah, Bob Wolf follows the Wolf Den follows Bob Wolf. Like, that's what people do.
Right.
Like, you create that association, right? Like, you say, I am Nate Jantz from Nintendo Prime. It'd be really weird if I said on my Twitter profile, I'm Nate Jantz, the owner of Nintendo Prime, but I don't actually follow my own entity.
Right.
That would be really weird.
Why would I not follow my own entity?
Like what you're suggesting, it's weird not to do what I'm doing. Do you still plan on getting a SNES Classic? If so, would you stream some games on your channel? Eric owns one. Yeah, Eric owns one, so we could stream one. Like one night, I'd be like, hey, you want to come over? Let's stream some SNES games. We could do that one night. Do I plan to get one? I mean, I plan to get that and a NES Classic eventually. It's all about money right now. I got other bills and other stuff to take care of, and other purchases to make for Nintendo Prime. But I'll eventually get around to it.
Sure, close enough.
I'll eventually get around to it.
Why not?
Dark Souls Remastered. Oh, whoops. Wait, I can put that on Twitter. People say Nintendo will make more money if they went third party. Do you think that's true? In the short term. Well, not right now with Switch, but like during the Wii U era, they definitely would have. Love this channel, man. Woke up out of a dead sleep to watch Ryan Weaver. You woke up out of a dead sleep? I feel so terrible. Dude, not everyone can get into that like that deep sleep.
He had a feeling you were streaming.
I had a feeling. I had the tingle.
He felt the tingle.
Felt the tingle. Okay. I'm actually be ending the stream soon now that I see what time it is. Let me get Eric's post live. Or some of them live. Some I could save.
Yeah.
For the morning.
Whatever. Yeah.
For the morning. For the morning, man. I'm going to see what... Well, yeah. You're going to have plenty of time to figure out what Smash is like Nightmare Ninja. Be Righteous up in here. I wanted Chrono Trigger for it. Has some at my Walmart. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, the SNES Classic. Yeah. It's actually not been that hard to get a SNES Classic. To Nintendo's credit, they have been very good about restocking SNES Classics. Hey, sure. This game looks like it could be a lot of fun and stunning graphically. Who says AAA games don't look good on Nintendo Switch? Okay, well, one thing I will do. We don't need to sound like a little schoolgirl with multiple exclamation points. I understand you're excited, though. I get that.
Oh, you're gonna be deleting more multiple exclamation points later.
I'm sure I will be.
Although this one definitely needs it though.
Oh, well, I might agree. Which one is it?
It's the one I'm working on right now.
Okay. Already, well, yeah, of course. Some places are taking pre-orders for that already. Alright, Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus. No, give me an image. Bum 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 ba-dum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. I'm tempted to waste my paycheck. My paycheck. My paycheck. I'm tempted to waste my paycheck on a pre-order for Smash. Your paycheck's only $60.
Well, I guess.
I mean, I guess if you're a kid, that's not too
Depends on
bad.
how old you are.
Like to me, I'm like, your paycheck's only $60. Would you work like 2 hours?
If you're
2 hours. 2 hours. As if I make $30 an hour. God, if I made $30 an hour, I'm in the right profession. Holy shit.
You can definitely see if that one definitely needs if you agree with me on that one, definitely needs the multiple exclamation points.
Let me check. Should I SNK? Oh, heroin. Oh, I know what game that is.
Yeah.
I know what game that is. What'd you write? Sexy women.
Told you needs the multiple exclamation points.
Oh my god. Okay, it's hilarious, but you can't do that.
What?
You can't do that. It makes us look sexist.
Oh, good God.
I remember we live in
The
that.
game itself isn't sexist.
It's okay for women to be sexy. But the problem is, in this PC culture, we can't call them sexy. In my phone, my fiance isn't listed as Yulia or Honey or Bae. It's listed as sexiest woman alive, but you can't do that in the real world. As if that's not. This isn't the real world.
Dumb.
I know. I'm sorry. Like, fuck it. You know what? Let's make a political statement. It's okay to call a woman sexy.
Right? That's up to you.
A fictional character.
That's up to you.
No, we're leaving it. We're leaving it. We're leaving it. I'm leaving the explanation points too. I don't even care. You know what? I'm adding. I'm adding. Forget the way the world is, man.
Right?
Be ourselves.
Why not?
I'm buying the fractured butthole on the 24th. Good job.
Nice.
Are you also getting a fractured butthole on the 24th? I'm just kidding. Obviously, I'm unpopular opinion. I like Pokken more than Smash. All right, that's fine. Other than gaming, and what other industry should Nintendo get involved in? Well, they're already kind of in the health industry. They're trying to get into that a bit more. They're making amusement parks now. I don't know what else you'd really want Nintendo in. They do They used to do toys and cards. They kind of still do that. I mean, Nintendo is like a toy company, so that's what they're doing. So I don't know if I'd want them. Like, that's like saying, man, would I like to see Nintendo start pumping out doctors? They have Dr. Mario.
Mm-hmm. Wait.
But yeah, like I don't really want them to be in other other fields and industries. Like, stick to what they're good at. The problem some companies get, like Sony, it's like you spread out in so many different avenues that you get so thinly spread that you almost bankrupt the whole company. Like, stick to what you're good at. Only expand where it makes sense. Right now, Nintendo they're working on getting into the health industry, and they should just keep focusing on that until they finally, whatever sleep monitor thing they're working on that's probably going to get used at hospitals. I want everyone to stop port begging. That's never going to happen. Like, you saying that has already began the list of people port begging. So, like, there's nothing wrong with ports, man. And asking for them.
There's nothing wrong with ports, but that can't be the only thing that carries your system.
Sure it can. Why not?
I don't know. Sure.
Why can't it be the only... The thing is, it's not. Like, people say, oh my god, the Switch is a port machine. So, like, Odyssey doesn't exist?
Yeah, no.
Minecraft Rabbids Kingdom Battle doesn't exist? Yeah. Then they'll be like, what about this year? Lost Sphere back in January?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, Dark Souls Remastered is coming to all systems at once.
I just realized that's freaking fantastic placement of that blanket.
Because of where it cuts off.
No, because it looks like Link is gonna just like chop your head off.
Yeah, I know.
That actually works out really well.
I know.
I just noticed that.
Yeah, you didn't. Yeah, I purposely did it because originally I had it facing the other way. I'm like, no.
It's gotta go this way. Yeah.
He's gotta go this way. So like, if I lean just right, he's killing me.
Yeah, he's gonna whack your head off.
He's a killer. Putting the SNK post on Twitter right now.
Why not? Is it okay to call beautiful women beautiful?
This is gonna get me in trouble.
What?
Someone's gonna reply and tell me I'm sexist. That's all.
Oh, good God.
I wrote in my tweet, I said, sexy women in games. We've been there, haven't we? Yes, we have. Let's go there again.
Right?
Like, objectifying women. It could be SNK Mandarins or something.
Yeah.
To have a bunch of men in thongs. I would still say the same thing. It just doesn't exist. That's not my fault. I'm not a game developer. Go yell at the game developers to make one with men. I'll be all up on that.
Yeah.
Not because I enjoy looking at men, but because I think it's awesome.
It's hilarious.
It is hilarious. Just like I would hope like women think like this is so absurd that I hope women think it's hilarious and not offended by it.
It's not supposed to be taken seriously.
Sorry, I get too involved sometimes, and it's not at Nintendo Prime. We haven't had a lot of issues with PC culture at Nintendo Prime, but I've seen breathing intensifies. Oh, Dark Souls! Dang it! I thought this was our podcast editor. I thought he was doing it to the SNK because it was only 17 seconds old. I'm like, oh, damn it! I'm like, yes, show that support for SNK. Screw it, we're going 3 posts in a row, no image, because why not?
Sure.
Yes, and it's going to appear. Yes, please. In the preview. Alrighty then. Get that sorted up. Bayonetta. The quote from Cave Story could be in Smash with Curly as an alt costume.
Okay. I think that's all of the...
All the footage that you saw?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I'll get the rest up in the morning then to kind of spread it out a little bit.
Right. Yep,
that should be good for now.
That's all of the game.
And then we should have a nice boost of traffic at the site.
Off-screen gameplay.
Heading into the morning. Let me look here. Let me see what traffic. I mean, traffic might be even going good right now.
The other one might be something to take a look into. Which one as well?
What was traffic? Traffic yesterday was probably crap. 240 for on a day I didn't do anything. What? Duncan go-tos are here. No. The ad. New character revealed Martinez Aces. That is the.
Did you do something on that already?
I mentioned it. That is the frog Spike.
Yes.
Yeah, I did. It was on Prime News. We didn't do an individual post on it. Yeah, because I made the last 2 days of Prime News. I don't think I've done any news posts for it yet. Gotta get them out. Yeah, I'm behind.
Put the video up on
what?
Do you put the video up
Prime News? I usually put up, but I haven't got the last
on the
2
site.
Out. Yeah.
Oh, you do. Okay.
Like if you look up in the featured area.
Yeah.
You'll see that this is a podcast and this is. Oh well, that's actually not. But here's Prime News. Right. It has been 5 days since I put up a Prime News, and there's been like a Prime News episode Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So none of them have gone up on the site. Yeah. I'm way behind on that crap. I gotta get this stuff on the site. It's just. It's hard on my own.
Did that image?
What?
Scroll down. Did that one? Keep going. Did that one post hold that image?
You mean
looks like it did.
The post that's not on this page.
Not on the page anymore, apparently. It did. Okay. Cool.
Fuck you.
I don't know why. I don't know.
Did you pull it from the back end that was already uploaded?
Yeah.
And it just worked.
Yeah.
Whatever. You know what? It worked. Don't complain.
Yeah. Right. And now it's on the front page.
Yeah, I don't have to worry about it.
No, it really doesn't matter.
I should get some more reviews on the site. Well, actually, it's not that I need more. My top review is just Breath of the Wild. Only game to date I've given it a 10 in my entire life.
The only thing only other thing I could think of would be that featured post thing on the side.
What's up?
There, it's the same as.
I have to go edit it.
Yeah.
I don't want it to be the same as this.
Mm-hmm.
I want it to be more like, I want to see if I can make this like most viewed post with within the past week or whatever, past 48 hours or whatever it is.
Right.
And then it would
popular
post,
most popular.
But I have to go around and mess with it on the back end and see how it, I haven't touched it yet to see how the settings work.
Right.
When will there be talk about Blade Strangers? I haven't heard anything from the devs. I don't know anything about that game, so who knows? I'm the Moon. Nate, for Prime News, I want you to get first coverage on news instead of talking about something already talked about by 50 other YouTubers. So, I'm the Moon. Here's the thing with Prime News. Couple things about Prime News. For starters, Prime News is not about speed. That makes sense? It's a summary video. So it takes the news from the day and puts it all in one location. So you don't have to go and get the news from 20 different places and read 30 different articles. You could just go to the one video a day and be good. That's the idea of Prime News. Beyond that, Prime News is never going to be quick, I guess is the way to put it, or most of the time it won't be. Because I have a family and 3 kids I'm raising. Sometimes I can spend 3 hours in the morning, bust out a Prime News right away. Other times, because it takes about 3 hours. Other times, I can't even record it I can't even look up news until 6 or 7 p.m. and I have a live stream coming up. So I'm rushing the Prime News to get it up before a live stream. So it's one of those things where it can't be what you want it to be because that's not how the show works. Now, individual news, I could certainly get out quick. I did the individual piece on the emulator as an example. That was out rather quickly after that news broke. So, some things will be out faster individually, but Prime News as a summary show is what it is. The only thing I wanted to happen with that over time is I want to get it to start coming out at the same time every day. So, ideally for me, Prime News would land at 11 or noon. Probably noon. That's when I want Prime News to hit. Right now, it's either landing in the morning or it's landing in the evening. I'm not getting it at a consistent time. So that's my focus now, is trying to work out a schedule with Yulia mostly that I can be like, look, I need 3 hours here. And then I'll do the rest of my work at night or whatever it is. But we'll see. We're trying to work out some things in my work schedule so I spend more time with Yulia as well. So there is that. All right, I think that's going to be it, guys, for tonight. You prefer Prime News over individual news. Yeah, that's nice. What's nice about Prime News is I cover some stories I won't make individual news things about as well. And I cover my individual news again.
For the most part.
I try to bring everything together. What?
You said make individual news posts about for the most part.
What do you mean?
The stuff you cover in Prime News depends on how big of a news story it is.
Well, yeah, I still make individual ones.
Yes.
And I said for the most part, and then I also said I also cover the big ones.
Right.
The idea is to bring it all together. Like in today's Prime News, I covered the Switch emulator, even though I put up a video on it last night after that Prime News went up, because it happened after the Prime News went up. So it goes into the next Prime News episode. I didn't talk about it as in depth as I did in the individual video, but I summarized it up, and then I said, "Here's a video if you would like to go watch more information on it." I think actually, if you kind of look at what I'm doing with Prime News, I'm trying to turn it into a little bit like if you guys have seen the Philip DeFranco show. I love Philly D. I watch his video every day, or every day Monday through Friday, and I even watched his bonus video he put up on Sunday, where he did a sit down talk with Sean Evans from Hot Ones. I like how he presents the news. So a lot of how I do it is almost in that similar fact. Now he's way better at it, of course. He's been doing it a lot longer than me. But my show is where I'm sitting down and I'm having a conversation. I'm presenting to you, here's the news, here's the facts, and then I give you my thoughts on it, and then I ask you guys to give your thoughts on it. And I just do that over and over and over again for every piece of news. I kind of got that idea from him. Not from Spawnwave, not from anyone else, but from Philip DeFranco. I kind of want to be the Philip DeFranco of Nintendo news. I wouldn't mind being the Philip DeFranco of all gaming news, but I'm not ready to do that kind of work. Prime News and Newswave's the best news. Yeah, Newswave, the way that he does Newswave is more like a traditional news outlet. It's kind of like an IGN, kind of an IGN style presentation. I prefer more the Philip DeFranco version, so that's kind of like what I do. As I said, a really weird comparison because I'm not as good, but that's where I draw my inspiration from. There's so many Pokemon rumors. I believe in the Pokemon League is real, but it was a test to see how the Switch worked. Are you talking about the leak where it just looked like Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon running on Citra? Because literally, I've seen that exact moment in the game ran on Citra. That's why I know it's fake. If we're talking about that screenshot. That's why we didn't report on it. It wasn't report worthy because it is so obviously fake that people are just running with it to create buzz and get people to clicks and views. Like, I understand running stories for clicks and views, but it's got to be stories that have substance. It can't be a story that it's obviously fake. Like, the way I would cover it is zillions of outlets are covering an obviously fake leak that's based on the Citra emulator. And then I would go through the painstaking evidence to run the Citra emulator and run the game and get that exact screenshot. But I, don't want to do that kind of work. Instead, I'm just not going to report on it because it's too much work for me to sit there to prove something is fake. I'm like, nah, you know what? If it ends up being true, then whatever. I never reported on it. And I missed out. If it ends up not being true, guess what? Then I'm really glad I didn't report on it. It's the best way to handle a rumor that you really have zero faith in. Notice me, senpai. Hey, game over, Jesse. Shouldn't you be in bed? I should be in bed. Shouldn't you be in bed? I see you, game over. WoO is watching. Alright. And then 10 blocks followed me on Twitter. Hey! Hey, baby! Ooh. Hey, hey, ho, ho, ho. My video that I claimed today has
hey, everyone.
almost 1,000 views. Damn. Of course. It's going to perform really well. It's probably going to hit 2,000 by the time I wake up. And this is the video that Nintendo claims because I showed a little bit of Wabo.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a moron.
What?
I'm not going to respond to this guy. He said, David Brown says, you're a moron waiting for the Switch version. He's talking about Wolfenstein 2, I bet. Do you like playing games less than what they can run at on things that they can do? And the things they can do? I'm gonna laugh if I find out this guy likes playing PlayStation or Xbox. So I'm gonna be like, huh, you're a moron. Do you like playing games at less than what they can run at and things they can do? You should be playing on PC.
Right?
Oh, I'm sorry, you can't afford it? My bad. No, this is actually a comment. I'm gonna approve it. I'm gonna respond to that comment on Prime Comments. Yes, folks, Prime Comments is coming back. I know it's been almost a month since the last Prime Comments, but it is coming back on Sunday with hot fire, responding to comments just like that. Gonna be a good time. By the way, I was debating on making Prime Comments into a live show. Let me know if you guys be interested in that. I might ask that in a poll or whatever. Because I have to queue up the comments ahead of time, right? So I have to do some imagery for it, and so I can put the comment on the screen and yada, yada, yada. But I thought about turning it into a live show because I feel like Prime Comments gets really intimate, and I'm not going to respond to the chat that much. It'll be focused strictly on the comments. It's kind of not a roast, but more of a conversation. But we'll see. This weekend it won't be live. So this weekend it'll be normal pre-recorded. For the record, Lost Sphere, Dragon Quest Builders, Bayonetta 1 and 2, and Kirby. Not such a bad lineup so far. But here's the thing. Lost Sphere is an indie game. Dragon Quest Builders is... I don't view it as a big deal, I guess. Bayonetta 1 and 2 are ports. Kirby isn't really that high profile of a game. There's not a single AAA game you listed there that's new. Unless you count Kirby as a AAA game, and I would argue Kirby's not really. Kirby's more of like in that B tier of games. So, thought Nintendo was lenient on YouTubers now. Don't let Nintendo fool you. Just because they did not copyright claim my Nintendo Direct stream, that it's called a fluke. It's called a fluke, baby. So no, they're not so lenient. I just had my video claimed by them today. You're so hot. Your friends need a Gordon tunic to hang out with you. A Gordon tunic? What's a Gordon tunic? Are we talking about Gordon Ramsay? I actually don't know. I want to feel like an idiot for not knowing what a Gordon tunic is. Game over, Jesse. You're so awesome. Zelda used her trifurcation wish to meet you. Really? Really? Alright. I think it's going to do it. My fiance's kind of poking me to come to bed. She's not mad at me. She's just wondering when I'm coming to bed. I should be in bed already. I got to get up with the kids. So, see you guys later. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you had a good time. Big shout out to Yassine Mustafa, who subscribed to us 20 minutes ago that I missed. And obviously, I'll give a shout out quick to all of the super chatters tonight. Thank you, Second 10, for your $2 super chat. Matthew Campos for his $2. Edward Norton for his $2. Jack Angel for his $2. Jack Angel for his other $2 super chat. Matthew Campos for his $5 and his $2 super chat. True Dog X gave 5. Thank you so much. Mac the Knife gave 10. Thank you. Matthew Campos with another 2. And then that's it for this stream. So thank you guys so much. The Goron tunic. Well, you put Gordon tunic. I'm like, what? Gordon Freeman?
What?
What? Okay. Oh my God. Can't believe I'm going there. All right, guys. Peace out. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Remember, tomorrow Q&A. Peace.